There is absolutely nothing bigger than the Le Mans 24-hour race, and we cannot wait to get started. Over the next 24 hours, we'll be bringing you 12 hours live and 12 hours in highlights as well. Stay tuned for the updates of where we're going to be and where we're going to go as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know exactly where we are going to go. And it is a very, very wet start to Le Mans as well. The track conditions are horrendous. We're still waiting for confirmed to sound if it's going to be a safety car start or not. I think we've got the confirmation that it might be. The rain is still coming down. In the link in the chat just above you, you can see the link to the race control where I am also seeing it as well. And I believe we're going to have the race start behind the safety car, which is absolutely new and unique situation of coming in as well. A wet race to come in, and a safety car rolling start looks to be the way. We have 11 minutes and 30 seconds away until the official start of this race. Anyway, as I was going on, go on to the chat and you can see the link to the FIA World Endurance Championship page as well, where you too can watch the Le Mans 24 Hours via race control. They've got no commentary, just stickers on in the background. And also you can do a 360 around on the commentary cameras as well. I'm sat here looking at another monitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 monitors bringing you this one as well. We are still very well informed. I'm looking down at race control as well, and Eduardo Freitas. They're all getting ready for what looks to be a safety car start as well. No information on the race control monitors just yet. The rain is coming down dramatically. How typical of Le Mans to have that as well. We'll go through everything over the next 2 hours that we're going to be having live. And then we will be followed as well by the 3-hour highlight program. Another 2 hours live, 3 hours highlights, 2 hours live, 3 hours highlights. And the last 4 hours are completely live here on YouTube. This is the Le Mans 24-hour. We're 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go until the 24-hour clock starts to tick down. Let's take a look at what you'll be seeing mainly today as well. We call it the battle computer. This tells you everything you need to know as well in terms of the class leaders and the car states of each, whether they're out or stopped on the track as well. In is in the pit lane, out is just come out of the pit lane, run is running, and the stopped on the track is the stopped on the track as well. Start your engines as well. The engine will start 1 minute until they go. Thank you to Adam saying enjoy the race. Can't wait. We can't wait to hear this as well. Good morning to the Grid Network as well. And good morning to Joe as well in there saying here we go. This action is going to be something that we've never witnessed before here on the YouTube channel. The Le Mans 24-hour. To get us through it, Murray Walker came up with the slogan for Opal Fruits, made to make your mouth water. And no better way to tribute to the great man to have them in the box. We've got tea, coffee, sugar, loads of biscuits. We've got fig rolls, Vini's Worlds, jam tarts, Dr. Peppers, pastas and sauces, snack things as well. It should be a great race, Megan Birch. But we're going to start it behind the safety car, it looks like, because of the absolute horrific rain we've got here. But welcome to Le Mans, and are you just a little bit excited about this because there is tension in the air and there's more, I don't want to say it, but there's excitement as the green flag flies and the formation lap begins. The race, as I said, will still start at the top. This is the formation lap to start it. 8 minutes and 40 seconds until the proper green flag.
Is that a staller?
The 708 hypercar gets away for the Gluckenhaus Racing as well. We've got the grid just in front of us on a very little piece of paper that you'll see throughout the race as well. So it is starting. Mike Conway starts the number 7 Toyota. Sebastian Buemi starts in the number 8 Toyota Gazoo Racing as well. Then it's Nicolas Lapierre in the Alpine Elf Matmut. Then we get the Gluckenhaus Racing out there as well as they all come out onto the track. Green flag. The race is declared wet. The rain lights must be on. And Megan, we were watching the pre-show on Eurosport as well. You could clearly tell it wasn't just wet, it was abysmal weather. Almost a red flag. Oh, and the number 20 car's been left on the jacks. The number 20 in the LMP2 has been left on the jacks, and that is absolutely horrific. He will start this race right towards the back. It's the high-class racing. Yeah, they've left him on the jacks. The high-class racing team in LMP2 has left him on the starting jacks. That is horrific. The entire GTE is going to go through him as well. Everyone giving a congratulations and a good luck. But now that's probably going to have a penalty as well for the 20 cars later on in this race.
It probably will, though. That is terrible.
Bizarre.
How can you make that mistake?
And that's a pretty bad one.
Oh!
That's the same.
I thought that was a spinner then. I was like, what?
No, the starting. That's still the number 20. Is the rest of the LMP?
It's dangerous because all the cars are going down. I thought someone maybe had spun.
Yeah.
They need to sort that out. And I don't know why the those barbecue Pringles are staring at me.
We've got 24 hours to get through, Megan. Yeah,
Not even one.
No. Race control still getting through it as well, looking on the monitor, and it's still stuck on the back. There's a lot of debris down the back of the Mulsanne Straight as well.
I think it might have fallen under.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have fallen under without people knowing.
So that's a very baffling situation to head out there onto the circuit and not to get them out. What, left on the jack? Yes, absolutely, Grid Network and Joe. Yep, the 20 car in LMP2
trying to get it
has been left on the jacks. Let's go through the grid then, one by one. Row 1 sees the 2 Toyota Gazoo Racing, number 7 ahead of number 8. The second row sees the 36 Alpine ahead of the 708 Gluckenhurst. Row 3, the 709 Gluckenhurst alongside as well. Will be the pole position in LMP2, the 38 Jolter. Row 4 sees the LMP2 41 Team WRT alongside the 65 Panis Racing. The next row 5, G-Drive Racing 26 ahead of the 32 United Autosports as well. Megan, they got going?
Yep, number 20 has got to going now.
Row 6 sees the 23 United Autosports alongside the 28 Jolter. Row 7, the 70 Real-Time Racing alongside the 24 Motorsports Mahatheson's teams as well. Row 8, the 48 IDEX Sport alongside the Team WRT's 31. Row 9, the 22 United Autosports USA team alongside the 21 Dragon Speed USA. So all our American viewers, watch out for row 9. The 10th row sees on the grid as well. Further back, the 22 United Autosports USA team the 82 Rassi Competizione alongside the Square team of 30. Diving back on row 11, the 17 IDEX Sport alongside the Racing Team Netherlands 29. The 17 not taking the start of this race as well, so that's out of it already. Further back as well. As we see, row 12 sees the 34 Inter-Europol competition. Alex Brundle starting that car alongside the 25 G-Drive. Then starting on row 13, the 49 High-Class Racing and the 20 High-Class Racing. Row 14 then sees the 44 ARC Brazolia car as well. Again, the 1 Richard Mille Racing team, the all-female team. Tatiana Calderon starting on that one. Row 15 sees the Innovative car, number 84, alongside the LMP2 SO24 Dribio by Garaffi as well. That will take over the 39 slot. Then we go to row 16, the 74 Racing Team Eurasia alongside the Hub Auto Racing. Row 17, the 52 AF Corsa for LMGT Pro, starting alongside the Corvette Racing 64. Row 18, the 51 Ferrari AF Corsa alongside the Porsche GT team, 91. Row 19, the 92 Porsche alongside the 79 WeatherTech Racing. The 20th row of the grid out of 31 sees a 63 Corvette alongside the first of the AM category for the 88 Dempsey Proton Racing. And then on row 21, the 86 LMGT AM category, the GR Racing, and the 56 Team Project 1. Then we get the 47 Saltar Racing on row 22 alongside the 71 Inception Racing. Row 23 sees the 33 TF Sport alongside the 80 Team Lanks. Then we get on row 24, the 57 Kessel Racing. The rumour is they can do it in 12 parsecs. Then we get 99 Proton Competition on the 24 on the other side. Row 25, 54 AF Corsa and the 83 AF Corsa. Row 26, 77 Dempsey Proton Racing alongside the 18 Absolute Racing. Row 27, the 388 Randilla Racing alongside the 95 TF Sport. And then on row 28, the 98 Aston Martin alongside the 85 Iron Lynx. And row 29, the 60 Iron Lynx and the 777 D-Station Racing. Row 30 as well, the Team Project 146 alongside the Spirit of Race 55. And on row 31, the last row, the JMW Motorsport 66 alongside the Herbert Motorsport 69. That is the whole grid then. 2 minutes 40 to go until they are hopefully back up on the grid. One of my favourite races globally year-round, says Adam. Beth as well saying, I understand you need to rise above it when starting such a long race, but leaving car on the jacks is probably taking things a little bit too far, says Beth as well. Completely agree with you. No sign at the moment of race control wanting to have another formation because the cars are lining up and the safety car lights are not on.
Let's see if anyone's slacking off.
No, on the race control. You can join it with the chat alongside. Everything looks okay to me. Extra formation lap has been given. So this race will start behind the safety car. So an extra formation lap. I wonder if that'll delay the start.
Has that ever happened?
Never an extra formation lap. So is this going to be the start? Is this going to be the start of the clock? Or is it going to be the start of the race? So what we're understanding is with 1 minute 47 until the lights go. Let's go listen.
The pit lane,
On the race starting at the time.
Formation lap. There will be an extra formation lap.
Eduardo Freitas, who you'll be hearing from the next 24 hours.
There will be an extra formation lap.
So the race is going to start behind the safety car. The flag will be waved to get this Le Mans 24 hours underway, but there will be an extra formation lap. Hello, everybody watching us as we get ready for the Le Mans 24-hour. So they're just coming through the Porsche curves. So what's going to happen is the flag will fall, the race will begin. It will start behind the safety car, and after that lap, we will go racing once again. So count this as the safety car period as well to get ready for the Le Mans 24-hour of 2021. You can still keep your heads on.
I know, but I want to stand up.
All right. Almost getting ready then to start this one. Tensions are rising. The anticipation is rising as well. 40 seconds to go until the flag will be waved. This will start the Le Mans 24-hour race in 2021. Megan in the back of the box getting all ready as well. They're just coming now towards the Ford chicane as well as we get ready. Ready for the green flags to come on.
That's why I wanted to stand up.
I see. Here we go then, folks. The 24-hour clock is standing by, and the 89th running of the Le Mans 24-hour will get underway behind the safety car for only the second time in history. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the lights go green, and the 24 hours of Le Mans is underway. We start behind the safety car for only the second time in history, but this famous race on the French streets at Le Mans is underway. Very wet conditions. The Toyota leading the front, the number 8 alongside the number 7, according to my motto at least. Maybe that's changed over. Yep, number 7 to the number 8 as well. This race is now officially underway. We are behind the safety car as well, and we will have an extra formation lap. So next time by, we may go green. So the race has officially started, and we wait for the official rolling start to begin. Welcome to Le Mans, Megan. 24 hours to go. Not that long at all.
Well, it's certainly interesting so far. I'm just wondering whether anyone's actually doing okay, because look, near the back, they're all still acting like it's a formation lap, trying to warm up their tyres, not even thinking about overtaking at the moment. I wouldn't think about overtaking until like 20 hours in.
So there's no point in overtaking for 20 hours, you say?
Yeah, I don't see a point. It's because in the last 4 hours, that's where it's all going to liven up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're all going to be desperate to get near the end. I wouldn't try. I wouldn't mind being at the back of the grid right now, to be honest.
Just completely out of the way for everybody.
Yeah. Avoid all the accidents that are going to happen throughout and then work my way up slowly throughout the 20 hours until I'm near the top.
Makes sense. It's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone's ever done that before.
It's a hyper-class... There's spins of classes as well, so... Not dropping entirely to the back of the field, but dropping into the position of the last in the hyperclass LMP2, that's a possibility to avoid trouble. Maybe the number 20 squad's going to be a dark horse. 24 hours is a long, long race, of course. You can come back into it as well. But we are underway here. They're just coming down towards Tete Rouge. Massive apologies. If you're watching Eurosport, no Tom Gaymore leading the way. He was supposed to be, but he was in hospital all day yesterday with suspected appendicitis. Luckily, it's not, but we send our best wishes for a speedy recovery to Tom Gaymore, who won't be part of the Le Mans coverage. Maybe if he's feeling better, I can give him a call and ask him if he wants to come on tomorrow to do something. Yeah. But he's got to be recovering quickly. So the safety car leads him down for the first time through the PlayStation chicane. This is under the safety car. The race has now started. We are under green flag. It's an extra formation lap, so they have got to wait effectively in order to go green again. Megan, is that going to get annoying at any point, do you think, or are they all pretty much experienced for it?
I think they're a bit glad of it, so they can try. Obviously, it's never the same condition when you go around in a track in a car the second time. So they're probably just trying to find now the second time going round. It's like, okay, so first time I was okay with this bit. What happens now when every other car's gone past it now?
Yeah.
And just like going round it, probably like, okay, so this bit's just a little bit better. They're probably just trying to like get their head around it.
Find the optimum grip, because look, we're seeing on the screen now, that's a lot of water down at the chicane area at the Michelin chicane.
It kind of reminds me of when you go through, like you walk through like loads of puddles and it's like up to your ankles.
Yeah, so if you're watching, we're behind the safety car. The race hopefully is going to go green at the end of this lap. I'm going to bring something across the monitor there because we're trying to get our timing monitors back operational, because right now they're not showing us anything, so hopefully they'll boot up in just a second. But Megan Birch with me for the first hour. Ian Birch, you join me for the second hour of live coverage.
He better be. He keeps joking about how, maybe I'll just come in at 5:30. I'm just like, I'm not even sure we're properly on at 5:30.
No, we're not live at 5:30, no, so he better get in here.
Exactly. I don't think he knows that, though. I think
he thinks we're on air for 24 hours straight.
Yeah. I don't think he properly knows that he won't... I don't think he knows about we're not going to be live at 5.
No, what's happening is we've got the first opening 2 hours will be live. We'll then go highlights for 3 hours, and then highlight and live for another 2 hours, and so on and so on. So we've got time to break down, and we're not running out of things to say.
Yeah, and so that we don't go absolutely insane.
Although, is it hot in this box? I'm finding it a bit hot, isn't it? It's got hotter in the past couple minutes.
A little bit, yeah, it has. Maybe during one of the breaks we should bring the fan down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Although, where would we plug it? We've got kettles and everything going on in the side of this commentary box as well. We've got British skimmed milk.
We could unplug the kettles when we don't need them.
Well, it's not actually plugged in at the moment. There's another power cable, but there's all our stats and sheets and the spotter's guide that we can look to as well. That's out the side of the wall of the commentary box. Here's your leaders at the moment then. In the overall runs, you can see just alongside us here in Hypercar, it's the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing. In LMP2, it's the 38 Jolter. In LMGT Pro, it is the 72 Hub Auto Racing. In the GTM, it's the Dempsey Proton Racing, number 88 as well.
So are there 5 sets of winners?
4 officially, and then the innovative class, it was new this year as well, doesn't usually count towards because it's the only car there, it doesn't count as a class win. They've already won it.
Yeah,
so
they've won it from the beginning.
It's only 4 winners that we count, and that's the Hypercar, the LMP2, the LMGT Pro, and the LMGT YAM. Pro category for pro drivers and category for RAM drivers.
I'm slowly getting the hang of this.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get into it. So, are we going to have another formation lap, or are we good to go here at Le Mans?
I don't know. I don't want to be on the commentary when Brendan's out.
Brendan coming up later. I'm looking at race control as well. The race will be underway now for 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Now just coming for 6. I can't, if I swing around the camera, can't see anyone at race control getting ready. Eduardo Freitas is sitting in his chair as well, just watching on. They're coming up to the line now. Is that Porsche safety car going to come into the pit lane? Yes, no, it's not. It hasn't come into the pit lane just yet. So is it going to come up and race control another extra formation lap? So we still have not...
They must be really worried.
The problem is, with this extra formation lap rule, we still haven't actually turned a lap in anger properly as well. So
I reckon I know why they're doing these extra formation laps, because they're worried, because obviously they can't red flag it. So they're thinking...
Just keep them out there for as long as possible,
As long as it does... We need to keep them
Sorry,
out there
race
To ask the leading car to increase the speed.
Speed.
So that is that's Eduardo Freitas telling the front runners of number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing to increase your speed.
Yeah, they're trying to build it up. They're trying
Yeah.
to test the waters.
Yeah. And
if you don't mind the pun.
especially we know on this part of the track that is custom built that the MotoGP run on as well. We know that's fine, but the actual road circuit as well, where
It's worrying.
there's oil down, there's motorists oil down as well. It gets a worry as to how much that can actually do. If you get what I mean. We have still not turned a lap at anger. We're 8 minutes in as well, and not exactly how we wanted to be bringing you the opening of Le Mans here on YouTube. These things happen, but we'll be live 12 hours, highlights 12 hours as well, so you can catch up on things during the night across the world. Should be good fun as well. Let's take a look at the group chat. Beth.
This is unusual, by the way.
This is very unusual to have a safety. This is only the second time in history that the race is starting behind the safety car at Le Mans. Beth saying, regardless of whoever wins Le Mans, you can guarantee that Max would have been at least 0.4 seconds faster per lap. Probably would be with Max Verstappen, who said himself, I want to go at Le Mans. Charles Leclerc himself, I want to go at Le Mans.
They could do it together. Can be in the same team.
They could, yeah. Or have a go. Also, a point of being with, let's hear from Mike Conway.
Go right to the left before you turn into the right. And you
Well, Eurosport are talking over him. Eurosport talking over him, which is really annoying, as well as they come through the PlayStation chicane.
Just him, like millions, maybe billions of people now just feeling like, no, why did you just talk over that person?
I actually like that we've got loads of cameras up here. We've got a monitor just above us that is showing us that I actually like the look of and might keep another monitor there. It looks quite nice. We've got a monitor.
Is Alonso there, by the way?
Alonso is there. He did a demo.
I thought I saw him.
Just before the rain came down, he did a demo run in his Formula One car.
In the beginning of this live, you'll probably see me at one point go like,
yeah, Fernando.
Because I just was like, is that Fernando?
Yeah. Yeah, at the beginning of this hour, before the rain came down and we did the pre-show and everything, it was a situation out there where it was Alonso out there on his Alpine doing a nice little run out there. You know, he did an attack lap in a Formula One car at Le Mans. First time ever, and the Formula One car's gone around this Le Mans track in anger. I know, I was so happy to see it as well. Such a beautiful sight. As we've got Grid Network asking, thoughts on Juan Montoya's chances of the Triple Crown? Of course, over there in America, they call him Juan Montoya. And over in Europe, when he came to Formula One, he was called Juan Pablo Montoya. So the Pablo bit was added added back to his racing name. But you're absolutely right there, Joe. It is Juan Montoya. Well, looking in at the moment, where is Montoya at the moment? Let me just find him on my list. As Megan tells you through the aerial camera there.
That was quite interesting. For a minute, I thought it was like loads of zip lines. I was like, oh, that's what the camera goes on.
Well, Montoya in the 21 Dragon Speed USA has got Ben Hanley and Heinrich Hedman in his alongside him as well. So they're very good drivers. And currently, they are down in 18th place in overall, but not that far down in class. I think 12th. So they stand a very good chance. If you remember, Montoya attempted the Triple Crown a couple of years ago. Do we count it as a Triple Crown, though? Because it'll be victory in LMP2, not overall victory at Le Mans. Either way, if you count it on championships run or anything, it's only Graham Hill who's the only driver who's ever done it. But Graham Hill won Le Mans, Indianapolis, and he won Monaco Grand Prix. So, yeah, and he won the World Championship as well of F1 twice as well.
Give him.
3 times.
Let's just give him it.
Yeah.
The Triple Crown.
Well, if Montoya wins the Triple Crown, we'll have to Google to see exactly if that's going to be allowed or not. Just taking a look at race controls camera. Let's have a look what they're on about. You too can watch the race control camera. It's in the pinned message at the top of the live stream.
That guy's on his phone. That guy's just standing around somewhere.
That guy's playing Minesweeper. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
I was thinking about that earlier.
Yeah, all looking good so far as well. There's Fernando Alonso. Look, just sat in watching the Alpine garage as well. Megan very happy. Alonso, of course, winner of the Le Mans 24 Hour before with Toyota. Won it twice. Came through as well. Just having a look as well.
That guy's leaving.
Yeah, race control getting ready, I think. I think they're happy that they want it to go. Eduardo Freitas there in the white with the blue lanyard as well. Just looking on and keeping an eye on all the conditions. We'll get the information whether it's an extra
I'll
formation
keep
or
an eye
not.
on him.
Beth saying as well, what did you think of Nico Rosberg's commentary at the last F1 race? I did see it, and I thought it was very, very good, actually, and he's doing another one. He'll be doing the Dutch Grand Prix alongside Crofty as Brundle takes that one out.
That's good. I'm yawning and it's 12 minutes in.
2 seconds, Megan.
Please, 2 by 2.
2 by 2 is the order from Eduardo Freitas, ladies and gentlemen. We are going racing at Le Mans. So, we've spent 12 minutes under the safety car. We are going to get green. This will be the official start of the Le Mans 24-hour. In 2021, Eduardo Freitas has given the order. The entrance will come in 12 minutes later. Let's get ready to rumble. The safety car is peeling in. The Porsche 911 coming in. As let's hope nobody else goes into the pit lane. Hyperclass is separating as well. The two Toyotas, the Alpine and the Gluckenhus racing as well. The Jolters in LMP2 separate. They've been told, please separate. They don't want any accidents down towards turn 1. So LMP2 will have a different start. So will GTE categories as well. The safety car peels in. The flags will turn to green. And the 89th running of the Le Mans 24 hours begins now across the line. We are racing at Le Mans. It's a good start for the number 8 Toyota. It's going to pull alongside its team leader in towards turn 1. The Gluckenhus Racing looks to the inside. The Gluckenhus train. Alpine sends it out the inside of the number 8 Toyota into the Dunlop chicane for the first time. Alpine takes second away from the 8 Toyota. It's been spun round. The number 8 gets hit for the back by the 708 Gluckenhus. And the number 8 Toyota right in the middle of the LMP2 track gets going. It's contact and drama already at Le Mans. And the number 8 car in the wall. And Megan is now thinking, surely it's not her, that's the curse.
That's impossible.
So, the yellow flag's back out. The number 7 Toyota leads the way. The 36 Alpine goes to second. It was this. We got a spin of the 72 Porsche was round as well. And one of the LMP2 cars in contact with him as well at the back. And there's 2 LMP2s. Oh, it's all drama. So the yellow flag's staying out here at Le Mans as well as they come back down.
They didn't even make it 30 seconds before I cursed that car.
Back to green as well. Look, there's the contact. I can't see whose number it is at the moment. I'm checking the livery of LMP2. I think it's the 49 High Class Racing who got spun round. We've gone back to green there. They've all got going.
I'm just going to tell them that I cursed the car again.
I think they'll be watching. So the number 7 Toyota leads, but the 36 Alpine is right behind him. Hyperclass Hydrogen, who got a runner as well down to the chicane. So another one down there is that the Ritzy Competition Zone 82 car gone straight on down there. Lots of cars locking up into the PlayStation chicane for the first time as well as they all try and hold it together. More cars off now. The 49 is off too as well of the high class racing. So it's all going wrong here.
We got it's yellows everywhere.
One of the Ferraris taking it and the number 8 Toyota has stopped. The number 8 Toyota has stopped. Surely not out of the race already. They're doing a control or delete. But the number 8 Toyota has dropped right to the back. And considering that car, the team cars, won this race for the last 3 years, Brendan Hartley is now getting on a plane. He's flying to the UK with a shotgun to come after Megan, who seems to have cursed him once again. And he hasn't even turned a wheel.
I don't need to.
And Toyota are disheartened. They've got one car at the front, one car at the back. And he hasn't even made it. He hasn't even made it, Megan, before the first chicane, as the rest of them are coming down throughout Mulsanne. Drama. More than a car off. 33 in the GTE Pro, in the GTM class, sorry, is off down in the Michelin chicane.
This is a permanent yellow now, I think. It's not a full course yellow, though. It's just like.
That's right, 48 IDEX Sport for the 3rd time this lap. It's off down at, he's on Arnage, he's off. More cars in off.
They're going to have to wait until everyone else passes because
and everybody is slipping and sliding at the exit of the Mulsanne corner. Someone's off down at Arnage. They even got to Arnage at this point.
Don't dare be number 8.
And no, the 48 IDEX Sport, it stopped in the gravel trap down at the Michelin chicane. This is going to have to be, I think, a safety car because it's in a difficult position. They won't slow zone it. We go back to green, according to my monitor, but it's all drama. So the number 7 Toyota leads the way here at Le Mans. and prepare for a slow zone. And slow zone 4 has lots of aquaplaning through Indianapolis. The GT cars getting all bunched up together. Ferraris, Porsches in the mix as well. Corvettes added there. And they're all side by side into Iron Arch. What? Oh, and the Ferrari sliding as well.
It's like
out there,
watching
the
Noah
57.
lead things into the arc.
The 57 Ferrari out there. We've got a slow zone now at the exit of the Mistral chicane all the way down to the exit of Mulsanne.
That's
Slow
not
zone.
going to help.
Yeah, that is slow zone 4 in operation now. So yellows are out.
I know it's only been a little bit, though personally I think they need a full course yellow.
I think the safety car should come back out. Joe from Grid Network saying, wow, what a start. Let's take a look at the chat. 2 cars off. Another 2 cars now.
Don't be number 8. Don't be number 8.
It is. It's the number 8. The number 8 Toyota off again. Down at Arnage. He's made contact with LMP2. And Sebastian Buemi is having the start from hell here at Le Mans. What on earth is going on?
I'm here.
He is now right at the back of the field.
Or maybe they're doing what I suggested.
What an absolute crazy start.
Maybe it isn't a good idea to have me in here last hour. Or any.
And the 709 Gleikenhurst Racing's gone off the track as well. That car was running in 3rd, so the 708 now takes over. And let's take a look at that start once again, Megan. So down. So the 7 Toyota gets a great start. The 708 Gleikenhurst comes back up the inside of the Toyota. And then it's just all contact, locked up, no grip at all into the braking zone. Smashes round the number 8 car, the Toyota. Wow.
I don't mean to do this.
It's a long race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah, the 708 whacking into the side.
Okay, there's got to be some reasonable explanation.
You're a white witch, as Dad suggested in the warm-up this morning. Look at the 709 car as well, just seeing all that damage and just going, thank you very much. And then he's gone off and spun.
What's a white witch do?
I don't know, but look at that on the underfloor as well. And Alpine are delighted with this one as well.
I'm looking that up.
Alpine are delighted, Megs, because at the moment they're running in 2nd place. And if the number 7 hypercar hydrogen power as well comes into pressure, then that's all going to change. It's still dramatic though. Further back, the Corvettes are having a little battle in the pro category as well. The 64 leading the 63 down towards the brake zone as well. Surprise double file start still. Yeah, absolutely. That's what caught me by surprise. They're now coming into the slow zone, which means they've got to go single file through the chicane areas. And the 48 IDEC has got back on the track. So that's,
Finally.
So that's going to release the slow zone, I should think.
That's been like 5 minutes it took.
Full course, yet no, slow zone doesn't tell us. 15:18 it started, no 19, so yeah, just taking a little bit of time as well as they come through. It's car round, the 92 Porsches round at the chicane as well, the PlayStation chicane, and the first one of the Mulsanne straight. It's all drama. Adam saying, who would you like to see compete in Le Mans that hasn't yet? Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc. Those 3, that's who I want to see. Beth saying, what do you think? Oh, got that with the commentary as well. What a dramatic start here at Le Mans. We're under slow zones as everyone gets out of the way. First slow zone of the day. We're 20 minutes into this race, Megan. We've only effectively run 10. And everything has just exploded here at Le Mans. The number 8 Toyota, if I look on this timing monitor I've got here, the number 8 Toyota is now running 58th out of 62 cars. He is 1 minute and 15 seconds behind Mike Conway's number 7 Toyota, his teammate. That is unbelievable as the slow zone takes effect.
Nothing to do with me.
What they're going to do is they're going to get all the cars out of that sector, and then we are going to go back to green flag running. 16 hours as well. 16:20 over there in France. It's 15:20 here in the British summertime as we watch this amazing race. And the 708 Gleikenhurst has actually got big damage. It might have to come back into the pit lane, Megan, because you have to run with lights. Yeah. It's got no front lights, so that's a nose change. And it's dropping down, yeah. So
that looks...
The 708, yeah, so Gleikenhurst running in trouble. This is great news for the number 736, the Toyota and Alpine, who are running great out here as well.
I can't believe I cursed him again.
Yeah, you cursed him again without even doing anything.
Not even in the car.
No. Shocking, isn't it? We're back to running on this part of the track, though.
He must notice something.
Yeah, he must know you're here by now. I'm sure someone would have texted him and told him that you're commentating. Oh, that's the 36 Alpine at the exit of Indianapolis. No. The The 36 Alpine has spun at the exit of
Get going,
Indianapolis.
get going.
Oh, that's the in the one in the middle of one of the McDonald's cars. So he's run right down. Nicholas Lapierre control. He's running down the number 7 Toyota. It is just going his way at the moment today. 17 seconds over the 708 Gleikenhaus and the 709. Let's take a look. So what happens at the exit of Indianapolis? Gets on the accelerator, just loops it round. We saw Montoya do that a couple of years ago. So Alpine drop out from second place. They now drop to 13th, 14th overall, 15th overall.
Yeah, it's better than 8.
They are changing dramatically. There's another yellow flag out here at Le Mans. And Esteban Ocon, the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix, must not like the look of this as the haze starts to come in and the rain continues to come down here at Le Mans, Megs.
I am speechless because it looks like the hybrids. They're
The hypercar hybrids, yeah.
the hypercar hybrids. They're kind of losing grip.
Yeah. Oh, another one off, the 38 and the 20 in LMP2 running off down at the Mulsanne corner.
Oh.
And everyone's just slipping
Yeah,
off.
and
There's
we've got
no, yeah.
green flag now. We're seeing a replay of the start of the race. And number 8 gets a good go.
So
doesn't it?
every Gleikenhaus car. So both Gleikenhaus races, the Toyota number 8, the Toyota number 7 is the only car not to have any trouble at the start of this race. The only one.
Did they make a deal with someone?
I don't know. You can't write this, can you? Unbelievable. As there goes the number 8 spinning round as well. There will be a penalty though, surely.
I don't need a repeat of that.
Is there going to be a penalty though for the 708 Gleikenhaus racing? Surely there has to be. And don't forget, there's more drama further back, look.
Maybe a small one.
Where's the contact further back? There, look. The 48 IDEX Sport spins around. And then, I think, yeah, the 72 Porsche just spins around of his own accord as well. On his own. So they're all struggling for grip.
It's like if you're spinning, I'm spinning with you.
And there's the IDEC again, losing the rear into the Michelin chicane.
The 48 and 8 is not having a good day. It's not a good time to have 8 on your car.
Back to green at the moment. There is the number 7 Toyota leading the way here at Indianapolis, but it's to Le Mans as he runs down towards Mulsanne.
Apparently it's a good day to have 7 in your car.
Yeah, 7s are running 1, 2, 3 at the moment, aren't they? But look at this. Great run at the moment for Conway. He's 19.8 seconds ahead of the running orders. This is not only great, but this is unbelievable. As we watch the battle for first in the GT Pro category, the 2 Corvettes, the 64 and the 63 in battle, while the 44 LMP2 of the ARC Britannia car gets out of the way. Another yellow on the monitors.
Don't you dare be 8.
Well, it's green on the timing monitors,
48.
but on our monitor, it's gone yellow.
Probably someone just spun.
It's the number 20 in LMP2 spinning round once again. It's the high-class racing. That is down at... Yeah, the Dunlop Bridge area. Back to green.
I'm sorry. While the number 20 was still off, it was still showing green light. They've got to fix that because obviously someone wasn't paying attention and decided, you know what, I'm not going to change this light, even though there was a car literally going right by and
well,
something major could have happened.
That's usually the right decision if it's past that sector point as well.
Still?
Yeah.
There was a car literally coming right as the person was going back out.
It's getting close at the moment, isn't it? As we look at, here's the soft, medium, hard, intermediate, wet, full wet. So S is soft, M is medium, H is hard, I is intermediate, W is wet, and FW is full wet. Out there at the moment, I think many of the cars out there on full wet tyres. Megan.
I just thought of a funny shop name that with those tyres make. Think about it.
Godlong? I don't know.
No.
What?
You don't have to include everything, but think about it.
We can have a think about it, yeah. Megan's now thinking,
about
where's
it.
the pads? I can think about it. You can tell me later when we're in the break.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could have said that, Megan. You could have made either Smiths or WH Smiths.
Yeah.
You could have just said that on air. Side by side, further back.
I don't know the rules.
No, you're fine with that. Gleikenhaus racing side by side once again. They're closing up on each other, 1.4 seconds between it. The 2 Corvettes leading GT Pro at the moment. As, look, this is the number 8 Toyota, just skimping his way through at the moment on the distance of the track. Sebastian Buemi in control of the car.
If I can't see it, it doesn't have to be injured.
Adam says as well, I've got the race on my TV and your watch long on my computer. Perfect Saturday. Absolutely. And we'll be live 12 hours and highlights 12 hours. So you can catch up. You can all sleep, have a catch up as well. And we'll be live at the crucial hours. Every 3 hours we'll be live.
I've taken to not looking at the number 8.
Yeah. The last 4 hours, by the way, of this 24-hour race will be live here on YouTube. So the last 4 hours are uninterrupted. There's the number 8. It's out of shot now. We're on board with it.
No, that's even worse.
So, not bad running at the moment as he's making his way through the traffic.
Tell me when it's gone.
Well, the good thing is here at the moment, the number 8's going to catch up to the back of the LMP2s quite quickly. It's just that he can't let a lap get between him and the number 7 car. Yes, they'll lose it when he's in positions, but it's going to be interesting watching this little fight back as he looks to the inside. We're off it now, on the ball with the 709 Glarkenhaus as you come through the chicane area.
I'm just avoiding it.
Yeah, sorry, say again?
I'm just avoiding it.
Let's take a look at race control while Megan has a look at that. Eduardo Freitas is sitting back in his chair. In fact, he's nibbling on a biscuit. Is Eduardo Freitas right now at race control. That's always nice to see.
I made my tea too milky.
Well, you can have some more milk if you like. We've got it at the side.
I don't need more milk.
Honestly, I'm so shocked. We've got all these to eat as well during like the highlights segments of the track as well.
Why didn't I start?
No.
Fine.
And I've got a message from one of my friends here. Says, I would have thought he would have, as he has pot noodle things and he looks like tea. Yeah, have you got water as well? I'd say, yeah, guys, I know you're watching, but I'll just send another photo of the full area we've got now. It's all set up. Of the little area we've got as well.
And
you also
fruits
earlier on.
and my tea.
Yeah, we've got water. We've put it on the desk now, little bottles of water, some milk as well. We've got the kettle. We've got some tea bags and sugar, some biscuits to dip as well. We've got lemon curd tarts, Feeney's Whirls, white chocolate fingers, Doritos and fig rolls and all that lot. And
a pack of Oreos to bribe me at late night.
pack of Oreos to get you in here at 10 o'clock tonight when we're live for the next 2 hours. So, yeah, that's worked out brilliantly, hasn't it?
I'll bring my own as well.
You bring your own?
As well.
Ah, very nice. Coming through. There's everyone else watching on as well.
Shall I just bring... I have a full pack of Ferrero Rocher. You can just bring that in here.
Side by side in the LMP2 category, the number 1, Richard Hill racing with Tatiana Calderon, getting through at the moment on the 22 car of the United Autosports USA team. The Dragon Speed's coming in there as well. The 84 getting involved in that one. Sorry, the 82 getting involved. The Rising Competitions only cars as well, all circulating. It's a nice little run here down the Mulsanne Straight into the Michelin chicane. And Tatiana Calderon, otherwise Sophia Flörsch and Beitska Visser in control of that car throughout the day. Beitska Visser you're supporting in the W Series.
Visser!
Look at that train of LMP2 cars coming at the moment as we take a look. Da Costa leads, Stevens, Kubica, as well as a little bit drama. The Dragon Speed coming in. Brundle has made his way to 5th in class. Ooh. 3 abreast in the LMP2 category right now as well. Down towards...
Don't go on a corner, please.
Yeah, down towards the Mulsanne corner. Wisely backed out of it. Yeah, you don't want any accidents there. The Dragon Speed now moves ahead.
No.
Yeah,
they're going for it again.
Yeah, we'll be all right into Mulsanne. Oh, getting out of the way nicely into the braking zone as well. And that is also there, the 36 Alpine.
Could you hear that just then? It was just like all
the crackling. The engine's crackling, yeah.
Like from all the water that's getting in it. Do they have spare cars?
No. One car for 24 hours.
They should.
And what is this? We've got
708 causing collision with car 8. Ah, justice!
Yeah, so it's a penalty. As we see side by side, Ferrari's getting past now by the number 8 Toyota. Are we going to see this? 10 seconds added to the next pit stop time of the 708 Glarkenhurst for contact with the number 8 car of the Toyota. The next pit stop.
Garcia?
Yeah, Garcia. Antonio Garcia, not Marta, or it's Antonio Garcia.
How many Garcias are in motorsport?
Loads.
Bad enough I have to emphasise which Garcia I'm talking about in W Series, so now I have to do it even more. And I think Dad has been informed about my curse because I think he's doing something at the moment.
Say again?
I think Dad's doing something at the moment. He's been informed about my curse now, I think,
Oh, very nice out there.
and how it's taking effect.
Yeah. 63 Corvette now, racing around on the circuit. And just side by side with one of the Ferraris now as well. The 51 Ferrari, of course, are going back up the inside, down at the Porsche curves as they come into kart-in, right round the outside as well. Through Porsche. Fantastic manoeuvre. And that Ferrari really, yes, we know that the Porsche curves has sort of been neutered for its side-by-side barrier, but it's great as one of the Porsches takes a wide line. The WeatherTech
used that
Racing
barrier.
Porsche, yeah, very wide through the zone to the 79, going off the track there as well. It's a long time, 23 hours to get ready, 23 hours, 28 minutes to go of this race.
Right, question.
Go on.
So, have you ever known any commentator ever to have just like a curse like I do have on Brendan Hartley? Because I hope that it's not just limited to me cursing him.
I think Murray Walker used to curse everybody with his Murrayisms. Like, he did...
I know for one driver.
No, never
It's
as much.
specific.
Never as much. You've cursed Brendan Hartley so much over the past couple of years.
I don't even mean it.
Yeah, it's honestly bizarre. As the third and fourth battle, Team WRT, the 41 and the 26 G-Drive Racing of Nick De Vries coming under pressure now as well. Kubica trying to hold off De Vries as well. Formula 1 and Formula E battle together in the same class at LMP2.
It's like...
Oh, sorry, Megan, look at that. 3 abreast further back into the chicane area.
That's not a good area to go 3 abreast though.
It's the other G-Drive Racing trying to get through as well into the braking zone. The other Team WRT, the 41. Big kick of oversteer at the exit, and he's battling with the KFC. We've got McDonald's, KFC. No sign of Pizza Hut at the moment as the 48 cars at the IDEC
Let's
again.
hope Burger King doesn't join the bell.
No, it's the 49 high-class racing. It goes sideways as well. There is the Jolter squad out there.
That's the car I was talking about the other day.
Yeah, it's the other Jolter. I think it's the 20. It's the 28 Jolter look. At the moment, the British entry with the KFC at the back, and one of them's got the McDonald's as well.
Right. So,
Go on.
either I curse Brendan, or I have really, really bad luck at picking races that he's driving at. Though that doesn't explain why I mentioned his name and he was fired. I think it might just be the curse.
Yeah, the Formula E curse is a bit weird, so maybe that one would be a little bit there. As we see battles once again, the G-Drive Racing under pressure from the Jolter at the moment as well. The 28 Jolter running in 11th place overall, going after the 25 G-Drive Racing. Over 10th spot, coming down in towards Mulsanne, not having any of it just yet.
Oh,
Oh, he did.
KFC nearly rammed into the back.
What if KFC and McDonald's crash? What do we have then? Do we just all go to Pizza Hut or Taco Bell?
We all get a fork.
Battle in the GT Pro class between AF Corsa as well and Corvette Racing is heating up as well. Let's go over to the chat just quickly as well as there's two side by side, Megan.
Then we see if anyone has a drink.
Yeah, well, we've got drinks over here.
Yeah, but if anyone has a drink logo.
Could you just take us through what Beth has said since the top there?
Beth just said you can't get hit.
Down.
Oh, where?
311.
311. There's no 311! Do you mean 331?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, since when did they stop making precision? What's that? Precision musical instruments.
Percussion.
And started making them on hypercars. Yeah, it was a big bang, wasn't it? As the Porsche tried to go around the outside, this and the AF, the 92 Porsche, making his way through the AM category. Got to hold it back though together still. I'm not sure, Beth, but they are sounding weird out there today. Grid Network Joe says NASCAR has several commentary curses as well. Oh yeah, that's true as well. Grid Network saying Garcia, Dixon, other common name in motorsports. Yeah, there's a Dixon, Jake Dixon, Scott Dixon as well. So we've got damage to the back of one of the Porsches in the AM category as well as the 92 Porsche trying to get through as well. Go on, Megs.
Have I ever cursed someone in NASCAR? I don't think
We've never done NASCAR.
I've watched it.
The 86 Barker GR Racing and the Barconi Racing now getting into pressure as well down in Indianapolis. They're all getting up there. Beth also saying you can't get it lifting, you can't get it shifting, you can't get any old how. Matter of fact, all I got it now. V8 cans, VB cans as well. Yeah, at the moment. Beth I think just sits down and drinks a big glass of wine before coming on. She's amazing with the comments you bring in. Stay with us. And of course, Beth, in the night shift when I'm commentating, it'll be middle of the day for you on a Sunday, so you can come watch.
This time you get to experience a tired Joshua.
Yeah, and the one and only night shift of this year, it looks like, now that Malaysia's been cancelled on MotoGP. Japan, Australia has also been cancelled elsewhere in other sports. So this will be the one and only night shift I do all year.
Yeah, Beth, you must be really angry whenever one of the night shifts get cancelled.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, another race I can't watch live.
Just like, are you serious?
Robert Kubica and Nick de Vries running 3rd and 4th right now in the LM2 category, and they're coming quite close together. Kubica for Team WRT and G-Drive Racing for Nick de Vries coming side by side as they come out of Tete Rouge, down the Mulsanne straight towards, once again...
Oh, debris.
Yeah, looking around the inside. De Vries going to the
Missed
inside,
them.
cutting into the braking zone, coming into the PlayStation chicane. Is that PlayStation? No, they're down to Mulsanne, aren't they?
Back
now?
off,
no, it's
back
PlayStation
off.
chicane. Yeah.
Back off. Oh, that was close. Going around the outside.
Kubica holds the exit, but De Vries has a great run as that's the 36 Alpine going off the track in the hyperclass. After his spin earlier on, he outbraked himself into the chicane. And I tell you what, De Vries is really on the attack now. Oh, wrong. Oh, I hate these directors. Side by side. And De Vries looking left, looking right. Kubica's put his car in the middle of the track. He's also defended the inside line coming into the Michelin chicane. And De Vries going right round the outside to the braking zone. Kubica holds it. And a brilliant move round the outside but by Nick De Vries. He makes the move stick and controls the exit. Up to 3rd now for the 26 G-Drive Racing. The 41 Team WRT drops down to 4th.
Tell you what, that was on edge.
Yes.
I'm just going to go look outside the box because I keep hearing a noise.
Right, maybe the people outside have turned up. As again, down goes your mic shield, Megs. Every time, yeah, in the box. It's all right. It's only 24 hours. Not much to go. 23 hours and 22 minutes worth to go. As I said, 12 hours live, 12 hours highlights. We'll be doing 2 hours live, 3 hours highlights, 2 hours live, 3 hours highlights as well, just so that we're all good to go at the end. Not idea what Megan heard there. For the first time, your sport have gone on a break, but thankfully we've got another monitor to keep an eye on here in the comms box. And look at this, the GT Pro class, Megs, is still side by side at the exit, all trying to hold off. In fact, side by side as well, one of the Porsches. Porsche goes way wide.
Oh.
3 abreast of the exit, now the chicane area.
I could have sworn one of those Porsches spun then.
It's the TF Sports squad at the moment who we're on board with going down. Can't see who we're riding with at the moment. It's a very small screen as they come now side by side once again. Ferrari's getting ahead. Corvette's in there as well. This is the AM category class as well with a strong field. All battling together. And no contact though down in towards the chicane, which is fantastic news, but a little
Careful.
bit... Yep, Ferrari getting his tail wiggly there as well as coming through
3
now.
abreast going round a corner.
At the exit, there's a bit of... that looks like spray. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars side by side as they come down now towards Mulsanne. That's just a disaster waiting to happen in this AM category. It's the race leaders as well in a battle with each
Oh,
other.
seriously?
Into the braking zone once again, and it's another lead change. This time, the 54 Ferrari, of course, going up in terms of positions as well. And that is actually running the 54. If I can see on my monitor.
Why are you down
Quite
there?
far-
How's
quite far
8
down.
doing?
8, car number 8. The number 8 Toyota has made his way back up into 6th place overall. No, 8th place overall. No, hang on. Stand by, because they keep disappearing. Sebastian Buemi's moved up to 18th place overall. A side-by-side Corvette versus Porsche down through the first half of the track in the AM category or the Pro category. Pro category it looks like as well. Oh, it's a replay, so it's the 79. The Pro, no, 74 in the... Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the WeatherTech Racing 79 in the Pro category. Getting confused there as well.
Tell you what, Dad's going to love this.
What, getting back in the box or the control cameras?
Control cameras.
Oh, he'll love the control cameras, yeah. TF Sport now, getting side by side. Why take a look at that? The 95.
Like me, he's going to be pointing at people who's not doing the job.
95 getting through there as well at the moment. They're all closing up a little bit too much. Let's take a look at if we're on the AM category. We can highlight the ham. And is that slow? What's happening here? That's the number 708 Gleikenhurst Racing. It had damage, but it's dropping. And so is the 709. Jolter into 2nd place. Jolter are now leading in LMP2 and are 2nd overall in this Le Mans 24-hour race. What's happened to the 2 Gleikenhurst cars?
I don't know. They must have damage.
708, 709 dropped. So Jolter have made a big push now. And just this second, changed over.
Well,
to Costa at the wheel.
They did actually have a little bit of a I don't know how to describe it. If they were going abreast with quite a lot of people, maybe they got damaged during that.
Side by side, the G-Drive Racing number 26 is at DeFries, getting ahead.
Against McDonald's.
Ahead the McDonald's car of the 65 in the LMP2, and that is the Panis Racing Squad. So that will take him up into 5th place overall. The Porsche 91 pits for the first time. A lot of fuel being put in. Don't think they've changed the tyres. These wet tyres can last a lot longer, but they take a long time to dig in.
Doesn't look like they're doing a driver change at all, which is good since it's only like 42 minutes into the race.
Yeah.
So if they were that
Ferrari
tired already.
2 Ferraris side by side. Is this the 51 and 52? Hey, of course, the teammates. They both run into problems in free practice too.
Are they meant to be Pizza Hut?
Yeah, now they're side by side, and the 51 keeps the lead in GT Pro. The 52 drops down to 2nd. Ferrari leading the way.
Can we basically, if they crash with McDonald's or KFC down there, can we call them Pizza Huts? They have got the Italian logo.
I would say that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
The TF Sport coming in now to the pit lane, the 95.
Gotta make a
Aston
fast food
Martin in there as well, so the Aston's in there. Porsche, the 72, in the Pro class in there as well. The Hub Auto Racing, the 2 Ferrari switching positions again. So is that the 52 now in the lead? No, 51 still leads from 52.
Who knows if they're swapping so much and I was about to say the letters aren't that big. It's the numbers that aren't
big,
that big.
Yeah. So it's hard to tell. Something's flashing up on our timing monitor. Not sure. It's not yellow. We would see that, but
I think it
yeah.
might be an overtaking.
Yeah, I think it is. It's pit lane notifications. The TF Sport come back out on the track. Let's spring round on the race control cameras and take a look at their people, see what they're doing.
He's on his phone.
Yeah, some of them have actually now got sandwiches. Is that sandwiches or pot noodles? It looks like, Megs.
That is a sandwich.
Sandwiches, pot noodles.
Is that Chinese food?
Chinese food, some cup of soups. That guy's got a McDonald's. And Eduardo Freitas is nibbling on a biscuit. Once again, he's also still got. He's just put his mask back on.
Wait. Eating.
Yeah, someone's eating there.
Chinese food.
It is. It's Chinese food. I'm not even kidding.
Chopsticks and everything.
One of the race directors in this race control is eating a Chinese food as the 709 comes in.
I'm going to take a photo of it.
Is that the 709 coming into the pit lane for the Glarkenhaus Racing?
Shall I show them?
Yeah. Well, you're off in 16 minutes. Go back. So yeah, look, that guy's drinking a coffee. This is there you go. This is absolutely fantastic to just spy on them. Right, the 709 Glarkenhaus car comes into the pit lane. That's going to drop him down a couple of positions as well.
In case people missed it.
Yeah, there you go. Let's come up to the main camera. Hang on. There you go. Look, he's eating Chinese food.
It's very blurry, though.
Yeah, unbelievable.
He's eating Chinese.
Unbelievable. I love this camera. I want this camera for F1.
In that, I want to be in right now.
I want this camera for Formula 1 as the 91 Porsche has a mistake down at the Forest Curves as well. Let's take a look at the group chat. Beth says as well, had confused Glockenhaus with Glockenspiel. Easy to do. Even I was having issues. Adam also saying Corvette racing driver Jordan Taylor has got a special helmet in honour of Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale and Dale Jr. did compete in the 24 Hours of Daytona. They did, absolutely, and that was a great little race to watch as well. I look back at it as well, and Beth saying Xylophone Racing 709 pitting. The Lincoln has, and that's there, the 82 coming in as well in LMP2.
That's like an aggressive way of when people clean your cars when you don't want to.
Yeah, the Rising Competition Zone comes into the pit lane as well. We'll come back over.
He's finished with a Chinese.
Yeah, finished with Chinese. He's now going to take him some wet wipes. What's this down at the chicane? Oh, who's that going on? One of the Porsches in the AM category. Can't see which number it is just yet. It's the 77 of Dempsey Proton Racing. Going straight on down the chicane. Damage! We got damage! That's to one of the LMP2s. Is that to the Inter-Europol? It's the 30 squad. So it's the Duchrome Racing team. They've got damage. They've touched the wall somewhere and the front wing's damaged. Yeah. Well, let's take a look and see.
Maybe that's what we were seeing.
Yeah, let's take a look and see. It's not on the main pictures at Race Control. So it's not on Race Control's pictures up there.
So not serious.
Yeah, not serious enough to have it on there. What are we going to be doing?
You can stop it in sync. The 21, the Dragon Speed, we go to sync. I think everybody go to sync, so we go to sync.
And that's Guido van der Garde saying, what are we doing? Are we coming into the pits? Or are we not coming into the pits?
Oh, that's what he said for a minute. Because I can't hear that well of it, I swear he was ordering food.
No, he's just saying, are we coming into the pits? Are we not coming into the pits? What are we going to do here?
I thought he was saying chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips, please, yeah. Don't mention food. I've got some chicken and mushroom to eat later on tonight as well. And I'll be having some chicken and rice coming actually in a Chinese box that I'll be eating during the highlight segments as well. It's on the desk as well. So that's another reason why we do highlights, so that I can actually have some food and to keep going. Let's take another look at the start, just to annoy Megan. Brilliant start from the Alpines, though.
Yes, yeah.
2 Toyotas got a good launch, but the Alpine 36 sending up the inside took second. And then here comes the 708 car. Came in like a wrecking ball. In towards the first chicane at the Dunlops. Not good at all. You've got your race leaders out there at the moment on the side of the screen here. This is our battle computer that you can talk to us throughout as well. Hopefully it'll all be good news. And one thing I'm looking forward to as well, Megs, if you haven't remembered all, are they? I don't know what I'm on about now. With Le Mans as well, it's dried down incredibly quickly, hasn't it? I mean, it stopped raining. The heavy rain we had earlier on, the track is now drying, and now they're going to be thinking, when do we switch to slicks? But it's over. It's a
Don't know.
yellow on the track.
Just as we say.
Yeah, what's happening now? That has brought out a yellow flag, but it hasn't changed the flag. So give us a second as to why. That hasn't changed the flag over. Yellow flag. There we go. And where?
What's happened?
Oh, is it Gleikenhaus? Is it Gleikenhaus?
Is it 708?
No, it's a 709 car.
709?
Going slow, and it's something in Indianapolis, look, Megs.
Oh.
It's something down at Indianapolis, because race control are looking at it. We've gone to green flag now. So the 709 Gleikenhaus having trouble. They're running in... Where are they running now? Where are they? On the monitor. Gleikenhaus are running 709, is running way down the order, Megs. And it's struggling out there. Yeah, it's running in 15th place now. Let's take a look. Ferrari going off. Porsche off into the gravel again, the 92. They're all going off, Megan. Every GT car going off down to the forest curves.
At least they were able to actually stick it, though.
The race stewards are keeping an eye on something in Indianapolis.
Someone just went way up.
Yeah, jolted right back up there. It's the 26G Drive Racing now in the lead of LMP2 and second overall as well with Nick De Vries at the wheel. Jolter still hasn't moved up in positions. And the Dempsey Proton Racing 777 in there as well. Pit stops all round. What is this? Car 74 has got a penalty for hitting car 72. So that is the pro category. 74, that is the Racing Team Eurasia has got a penalty for hitting the Hob Auto Racing. So 10 seconds added to the car 74. That's Racing Team India Eurasia for causing a collision with car 72, which is the GT Pro Hub Auto Racing Squad. So they've changed over. And everyone now starting to come into the pit lane as we're still under the green flags. We've returned. So whatever was happening down in Indianapolis has concluded. Beth saying as well, trained Luke Skywalker now leading Le Mans. Who? Nick De Vries or G-Drive Racing? Alpine Elf Matt Jolter? Who was on about? Who are you on about there, Beth? Because my mind's gone blank with all the information we're getting. What, Mike Conway or Toyota Gazoo Racing? Confirm for us, please, there, Beth. I'll need confirmation on that because my mind's gone as what it already was. So, yeah, 23-hour message... retracted. Oh, okay.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Maybe it wasn't completed message.
Maybe that's so, yeah. So, Alpine Elf Matt Mutt, 36 out there at the moment as well. Coming down into Indianapolis and through Arnage. Sorry, now fourth. Oliver Platt or Nick De Vries? Or Nicolas Lapierre? Oh, the Gleikenhaus. I don't know what you're on about there. Now fourth. Conway pits. Mike Conway's in the pit lane. Race leader pits from Hypercar and overall. Would you like your windscreen clean, sir? Everything getting cleaned up as well so you can see where you're going. Conway staying in the car. And the 26 LMP2 could lead here, Megan. LMP2 could lead a lap at Le Mans. It's happened within the hour. We were expecting the hypercars to hit problems with only a couple of hours to go. We're not expecting them to have so many errors out there. Yeah, the first lap, but to them to get into injured.
They didn't even make it
into a corner,
seconds.
Are they slicks? Intermediates come off.
I think they are.
Slicks, yeah. Yeah, they're going on to slicks, look.
Jeez.
Let's take a look. So does G-Jive Racing take the lead? And no, because now I think also coming into the pit lane is Nick de Vries. So I think it's the Alpine Elf Matmut car that leads. Yes, it is. Nicolas Lapierre leads here at Le Mans overall. And it is confirmed now. So it's the Alpine that leads the way here at Le Mans after an early spin down at the, where was it? Indianapolis. That's where he spun, yeah.
When's the next time I'm in the box?
Next time you are in the box, if I take a look at my notes here. Oh, they can see that as well. In fact, actually, that's not a bad idea, actually. Let's just show the people the times that we're on air, look. There you go, look. So they are the times, British summertime, that we are covering. So the first 2 hours are live. Hours 3, 4, and 5 are down in highlights. And then hours 6 and 7 are live. That's at 8 o'clock British Summer Time until 10 o'clock British Summer Time. Hours 8, 9, 10 are in highlights. 1 a.m. till 3 a.m. Hours 11 and 12, they're live here on YouTube as well. Myself will be commentating through those. The red is the night shift, by the way. And then hours 13, 14, and 15 will be in highlights. Hours 16 and 17, as the sun comes up, will be live. Hours 18, 19, 20 will be in highlights. And then hours 21, 22, 23, and 24 will all be live here on YouTube.
I'm just going to take a photo of it, actually.
Yeah, well, there you go. If that helps. So next time you're in the box, Megan, is 8 o'clock tonight.
I thought I was in at...
No, 8 o'clock. Or you could be at 9 o'clock till 10.
I thought I was until 9 o'clock.
Well, you what?
9 o'clock till 10.
Oh, you can do 9 to 10 then. Dad can do 8 till 9.
Yeah, Dad won't be awake.
Yeah.
Well, he won't want to come out.
He won't want to come out of the box that late, yeah. Side by side still, with a couple of the Ferrari categories.
And I'm always more energetic at night, so...
Yeah. 7 minutes to go, then we'll switch over the commentators.
What's an animal that doesn't like to sleep much? Because whatever it is, I'm that.
I think it's me, isn't it?
No, like an actual animal that doesn't sleep much. I'm going to look that up because if anyone knows me, they know that I don't mind lazing around in bed, though I absolutely hate when I have to go to sleep. Don't know why.
Radio Le Mans has also crashed, I believe. I'm trying to get it up on the comms box, and I think it's actually crashed. Yeah, so I can't even listen to Radio Le Mans, so we're just literally keeping an eye on our monitors. And that is a Toyota versus Gleichenhaus Racing. So that is the number 8, Buemi, passing the 709, Richard Westbrook in the Gleichenhaus Racing. So Buemi moving his way back up. So Megan, they've extended the first stint, and they've brought the number 8 car back in. It's only taken an hour, but in he comes. Buemi in the number 8 car, back in contention. If they win this race after... a couple of a spin at the start.
Kellyanne, if you're watching right now, you better be lying to me.
What's happening? We've run out of wine.
And cider.
Megan saying we've run out of wine and sorry, Kellyanne saying we've run out of wine and cider. There's a party going on outside, and that I'm going to miss as well. There's a party going on, and apparently they've run out of the wine.
God, she is joking.
I was going to say, they can't drink, 12 bottles in the space of 56 minutes? That's a bit impossible, isn't it? Even for them. Although, knowing our family, probably not.
It's not that impossible.
Yeah, we're back on with pictures now here in the box.
What's a relieved face in emojis?
Relieved face in emojis? I'm not sure.
I don't.
But I'll tell you what, it is actually good news as well, that the pictures we're watching up here in the comments box are only 4 seconds behind our main big pictures. So when we've got an ad break, we can stay with the live pictures that we've got here as well, which is great to see. Ferrari coming under pressure from Porsche 991. So the 79 Ferrari gets past, and they switch over positions as well down the Mulsanne straight again.
I'm very glad that she was only joking.
And the Alpine Elf Matmut car comes into the pit lane and changes over. And this will be the lead change back to the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing. So Toyota lead the way. Alpine have done their first stint. A little bit of water going in as well. 12 laps have been completed here at Le Mans in the space of 54 minutes. Not bad at all. Going to feel very bad when we go off air for the first time and we switch to highlight coverage. But don't worry, you can join us all again at those times.
She says that was funny on video.
Are they watching us?
I think.
Yeah,
Because
well,
when I saw that text, I was like,
Yeah, you switched up like you went out of cider and wine. What's going on there?
It's like, what?
Jota, like Yoda, Jota. Beth's confirmed it. There we go.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, so Luke, how can I go faster, Jedi Master? Slick tires you need, said Jota. All right, I've got a great Star Wars joke for you. We've got plenty of time. Why were the films released 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9?
What?
In charge of scheduling, I was. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great.
Who's that down?
I don't need to. It's easily remembered. As they all come back out then on the track.
That's what Yoda would do.
Toyota are now 1 and 2 in the hypercar category as well. So they've got back up there. But the number 8 car is 1 minute, 7 seconds behind the race leader. But overall, it's the number 7 in the hypercar. The 2 LMP2s of the 38 Jolt and the 26G Drive are second and third. Hypercars now 4, 5, 6 with Toyota Gazoo number 8, the Alpine Elf Matmut 36, and the Gluckenhuss Racing number 709 in 6th place as well. So they're changing over positions as well. I tell you what, this race control camera is absolutely fantastic. I hope you've all clicked the link and had a look as well, because you can watch the race and then stay with us in the commentary. We've got a yellow Megan somewhere on the track, and that's why the 25 G Drive is in the gravel trap as well.
Did McDonald's finally get enough?
It's Roberto Merri who is in control, and that might trigger a slow zone, maybe a safety car. Because it's down at the forest curves. So is that going to be a slow zone? But yellow flags are out, Megs.
Do you know what I'm wondering right now? I'm wondering whether McDonald's finally had enough of them.
Well, the 26G Drive is not sponsored by either KFC or McDonald's. That's Jolta 28.
I know that they were batting McDonald's earlier, weren't they?
Yeah, it's Jolta 28, and I can't see the others out there. Where the other? Oh, and it's Pandis Racing 65. Slow zone at Marshall Post 3 and 4. So a slow zone in zone. It must be zone 2. That it's going to be. Yeah, slow zone at slow zone 2. So they'll be reduced to that as well. So say that again.
You're good at that.
What, knowing where the zones are?
Yeah.
Well, I can see it. Look on the map.
I know, though.
Forest
that map
curves.
makes me want to. It makes me want to jump in a swimming pool.
I have studied my notes. Don't you worry.
And I can't swim.
I have studied my commentary notes very well. Do not worry. Do not worry. As they come through, there is the Racing Team Netherlands at the moment, just down in 7th place overall. They are running 4th in LMP2's category with Guido van der Garde at the wheel. And he's in a battle with Team WRT at the moment. So slow zone in effects now. As is he getting out of the car, Megan? If he gets out of the car, he can't return. We're seeing now with the security cameras.
I'm not sure.
No, his door's open. He's gone a long way, though.
Beth says not to be confused with Toyota.
Let's take a look at the
Toyota.
GT. Well, here's the GT Pro category. Ferrari off and nearly hit him. So it's very slippery down at the forest curves. The Ferrari number 51, so the race leader in GT Pro, nearly went off the track. Megs?
Beth says not to be confused with Toyota. I like that.
Toyota, yeah.
And Joe says with NASCAR had camera in their race control. Yeah, I wish they had that too.
I would like Formula One to have a race control camera like
Why
this
this
360.
Oh,
That is
it's
the
slow
slow
zone.
zone. Yeah. I want F1's race control to have a 360-degree camera like this.
Someone's opened the curtains.
Do you know, honestly, I'd spend 80 quid, I'd get another monitor like this one here, and I'd put it here, and I would just sit there zooming around Race Control's 360 camera throughout the entire race. I think that is fantastic. What a picture we've got up here in the box.
Oh, they're picking up the car.
And I think that 51... Oh, the 709 Gluckenhuss has spun!
Oh!
And that's under racing conditions as well.
They're not having a good day. Why does it kind of look burnt on the side?
It looks like, yeah, the engine must be cooking a little bit. I think it might be the black paint shade as well. But Richard Westbrook spinning down at the last corner at Recudemont. Gets it back on, but he's now dropped to 5th in hyperclass and down to 12th overall.
That video I did it earlier.
Yes, I will.
I can put it on my story.
We're going to switch over now in comms box personnel. Megan Birch is going to go and Ian Birch will join us.
Put this thing on, because Dad will just be probably getting his shoes on right now.
Probably so, yeah. Now we've informed him as well that there's going to be a changeover happening as well. not bad here at Le Mans. A lot of action still waiting to happen. Let's take a look, Megan, at what happened with the Gluckenhaus Racing. Oh, he got forced off by the Racing Team Netherlands, jumped over the bumps, and then locked the rears. And that's incredibly simple to do, unfortunately.
Let's see how quick this is, actually.
Megan, the slow zone's still in effect, and they've recovered the car now to the back of the track. And it's now on the exit curve, if you're watching on Race Control's camera as well. And Beth saying as well, don't fret about G-Drive Racing. They scare easily, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers. Sand people. I'm loving this.
I love Star Wars. I've always loved it.
And the G-Drive Racing is now going to be put back on. Here's the Jolter squad watching on now as well. Just getting back ready as the 25 G-Drive gets going out of the gravel. Now it'll be slow back to the pit lane. So second slow zone of the race. This will give us another green flag conditions back out on the track as well. I'm just waiting for everyone to switch over. And then we'll show you the side-by-side analysis that we've got up here in the comms box while Ian Birch gets in position as well. Of the comms, as I've hit the wrong button on our streaming device, which means we might lag for just a split second. Sorry about that. I was meant to hit studio mode, but I couldn't. But we've got a pure MacBook feed to show you as well. That gives you all of the positions of the things that me and Megan see, which is a combination of the YouTube chat as well, and the sessions, the stats as well out there. So you can all see those in just a second as slow zone's still out there. Top speed presented by the Motel 300V. And it is going at the moment out there as well to the Toyota 7 Gazoo Racing. Let's hear from Boemi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing from Boemi on the radio then. That was just Eurosport coming over our radios. 23 car back out there now on the circuits. Looking okily-dokily as well. As we keep switching back. That's hour one done. We're now into the second hour here at Le Mans. Our last hour live before we go into highlights. And then we'll be back, as well as I said, throughout the time zones.
Hold on. I think I heard Dad.
So did I. So at least that's not just me imagining it.
Yeah, hold on. He's going to have to wait a second because I'm just adding.
All right, well, give us a sum up, Megan, of what you thought in the first hour here at Le Mans.
I thought it was good.
It's been action-packed, isn't it?
It has been quite action-packed, and I like that. Though, hold on. Send to my story.
Megan's just now texting and Instagramming as well from the video she did earlier on in the box. So, yeah, get yourself ready. When you come in later, there'll be some biscuits and some teas for you as well.
Yay!
Thank you to Megan. Off you go. We'll see you in the next hour or so. We'll see you next time we're live. We've gone back to green flag running. I'm just going to pull up my trousers now. I don't want to bounce these out, but they're riding up with Rare here at the moment as well. So we're coming in now to the end starting the second hour as well. We're watching the LMP2 battles. The 38 cars are out there, 26 in second place as well. Actually, the Jolter 38 squad leading this race as well for LMP2 and running second. They're only 48 seconds behind the number 7 Toyota, who's run pretty much free all race long, which is the best news possible. I really am loving the commentary box at the moment. It's so packed with monitors. It doesn't feel like you're in a bunker. It actually feels like you're at Le Mans, especially with the control cameras we've got here. 34 right now of LMP2 coming up there as well on the circuit with one of the Gluckenhaus cars just ready to overtake into the braking zone. Does go back up the inside, and there's a little touch there as well. Down into the chicane area. Not nice at all. Play nicely out there, boys. Let's go over to the YouTube. Oh, we're already on the YouTube chat, actually. Beth said don't forget about the G-Drive Racing. And Joe is also saying, been eventful one, still a long race ahead. Absolutely. And now everything calms down. And with the more rain predicted later on, it could still play a factor. Rain overnight is also a big thing that they're worried about. Although the one thing I'm looking forward to is getting the nice big comfy chair that's going to be wheeled into the commentary box later on this evening, so that I can have a nice big comfy chair. It's a big black leather office chair that I'll get to sit in as well later on this evening. As well, security cameras out there looking okay so far. I can just change around with race control and switch over to the live pictures as we see the replay of the GT AM starts and the highlights of the first hour as well. I think Ian Birch just walking to the commentary box, so we'll show you this as well quickly as soon as that door opens. And yeah, here it is. So here then, just quickly, there's a complete guideline look of what's happening as well, because we've got we've running under green flag effectively without any full course yellows or safety cars getting in the way. But it's been a bit of an interesting situation where we've had out there, and there you can see the full chat as well. Ian Birch has now joined me in the commentary box for the next 54 minutes of commentary. Hello, Dad. Have you been watching the first hour?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
Jotta's car's doing well, isn't it? It's really zinging along.
Yeah. Oh, how you've been planning these puns, haven't you?
What, KFC?
Yes, KFC. No
Sponsored
McDonald's.
by KFC.
No McDonald's up there. I was really disappointed. The Panis Racing's in trouble. Beth saying she's a bit cold and wet, it appears. Wait, she's just dropped something. Oh, it's a bacon sandwich. I wonder where she got that from. Ian Birch Le Mans qualifying from earlier on today as well. I was going to say, this is the only one you've done.
Where did she get a bacon sandwich from? Around here? That's more New Zealand,
Well,
isn't
I want
it?
to know, if we take this camera and zoom it around on race controller, isn't this great? I love this camera. Why, these three gentlemen here, look, the one just there was eating earlier on a Chinese takeaway.
Yeah?
They've all been eating, and they've all been snacking on biscuits as well. Look, there they are. Look, there's the sandwiches. There's the that's a teddy bear actually out there. But they're all eating out there and just having more fun. I do love this camera angle as well. You can go and look at the same pictures we're looking at in the race
Chinese
control chats.
takeaway. It's just off the square in the old town.
So what? They just brought it in quickly.
Yeah.
I do love these angles. Look, we can zoom it all the way around 360 as well and see the other side of the office. And
You
see
believe
everyone.
anything, wouldn't you?
No. Well, you've been there. I was believing you.
I have been there.
Right, let's go back to the security cameras just in case we have to.
I'll tell you what,
switch on later.
it is not very good when you're towing and you go. That many people race around the very centre of town,
Yeah.
around the square area and that they put sleeping policemen really high, and when you're towing,
Oh, the caravan as well. Yeah. Oh, bang, bang, bang. I can imagine. Yeah.
we left it behind near the boucherie.
We still had that when I was born.
Yeah, aye.
And did you drive Le Mans in the wet? Was it raining at any point? I can't remember.
I've
if
been
you
at
let us
Le
know.
Mans.
Yeah.
I've been at Le Mans in all different weathers.
It's very tricky as well, as we saw this morning. How wet it can get as well. Of course, Kellyanne is down this weekend as well, and she's been to Le Mans, same as David.
And they've been on that road.
On that road as well, the Mulsanne
163.
Straight. Yeah.
And then you go on to the 175, and then you go on to the 163. And there's we've been around the roundabout and
The Mulsanne Straight areas of the track, yeah.
yeah.
Tell you what, though, is that chair
If
going
you
to
go if you go off the
Yeah, go on.
the track there and up the escape road, you actually have to go into the area warehousing area that's that's with all the businesses and to the roundabout and turn round.
Oof.
Go all the way around. You've seen them do it.
Oh, we've seen it,
That Argentine lad did it last year.
Yes, Lopez.
Lopez.
Yeah. Joe's saying as well, off shortly, who are your picks to win IndyCar, NASCAR? And I would say for NASCAR, I'm not really the best one to keep an eye on it at the moment because we're into the playoffs now, aren't we? For IndyCar, though, Pato O'Ward, I think, will stand a good chance to win. Maybe throwing Colton Herta again. And Adam saying, Ian, your son is cool to work with. Pleasure to call him a friend. That's from Adam from the Grid Network as well, and Joe from the Grid Network as well. Have you seen the American shows yet? I can't remember if I've sent them to you yet or not. I think you've seen a couple that I've sent. Dad's going to find fault with this now and say, lucky to work with? So, what was that one? Cool to work with and pleasure to call him a friend. Absolutely, though, Adam. But cool to work with? Megan, when Adam said that, Megan was a bit like, really? Silence. That's probably the best call. Beth also saying, did you take a rover to Le Mans? And I tell you, yeah, sorry, I just when we're off air, Joe, I'll be filming a short video and sending it over to you if you can implement it into the show because I haven't seen the emails yet.
I've driven all sorts in France.
What was the last one? You took a Ford, didn't you?
I took a Ford Cortina, yeah.
I thought so,
It
yeah.
was a Taurus.
Always Taurus, isn't it? At the
And
moment?
everybody was looking at it and going, not Taurus.
What was the one that
And
you got?
that was just the French.
What was the one that you got from across where Luke's gym is? And you said that car would never tow around France. And he went back and said to him, that car.
Yeah, and he was amazed. Yeah,
up their mountain at the side of France.
yeah. He went up Rouen Hill.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
and which is a mile and a half, 2 miles, and very steep. Built up area in the centre of Rouen, and the gearbox was quite hot by the time we got to the top.
What about the clutch?
the everything was, and it was a great little car. That I used to love that little car.
Cars getting lapped now as well. The GT cars are getting lapped by the LMP2s and the hypercars
It was a
out there.
proper workhorse.
Thumbs up there from Joe as well.
Ian, your son is cool to work with. He's a polite lad, isn't he?
Me or Adam?
Adam.
Adam, yeah. And, oh, well, that picture's gone, so we have to switch to this one now if you can see it. But, yeah, it's still side by side at the moment on the track. I am really missing the fact I won't be on the Grid Network this weekend because of everything.
Beth
It's really
thought it
annoying
was a
me.
Cortina.
Cortina, almost said that. Yes, it was a Ford Cortina. They went up there as well. Class leaders then, after the first hour, 7 Toyota still leads the way. I like the battle computers that we get here.
As I said, the only all the driving I ever did in France, I only forgot which side of the road was when we saw in Boulogne harbour area where we saw the ferry company had put on an English road sign, and your mind automatically switches to the
English,
wrong
yeah.
thing. But luckily, it was another English guy coming the other way, and he
Who-
wound
yeah.
his window down, and instead of a barrage in French, you got, "I've done that."
Yeah.
It's that
that
sign,
sign,
innit?
yeah.
You know.
Well, after years and years and years of driving on English roads and switch over like that, it's hard, yeah. Barcelona, I can't remember if you drive on the wrong side of the road or not, because it's
Of course
weird.
you
When
do.
it's yeah, on the bus, it's very weird.
Yeah, what gets a lot of people is on the
Yes,
pub
it is,
quizzes
yeah,
is which side of the road do most of the world drive on, and it's actually
It's
the left.
the left-hand side, yeah. We drive on the right, but many of them do drive on the left, yeah.
No, we drive on the left. They
We
drive on the right.
That's the one, yeah. You see, it's all getting confusing. You can't think of things straight when you're at Le Mans. Would you like anything from our area of our canteen? Because we've
I
got.
don't know. I better have the lot actually because I'm in the doghouse for coming in here.
Oh, are they? Has anybody arrived yet?
No.
Then
but,
you're not in the doghouse. Then.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's not fair. Look, we've got all these. We've got some.
Is
we've got
this a
some
shop
mushrooms.
you've got there?
I don't know. We've got mushrooms. We've got pot noodles. We've got some barbecue snacks. Some
And
sour
heck,
cream and chive.
Ocado on the advert on the TV are saying
Yes.
a heck. Yeah, these cars always drive with the lights on. Have you told them that?
Yeah,
The
everybody.
ones that
yeah.
are just first time lookers at the Le Mans. And also you have this situation where their position for the 1, 2, 3 are due to little lights.
Yeah, on the
the
side of the
cars.
cars. Yeah, it's very easy to tell which is which because it's a 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and 3 is 3. Very helpful for the commentators. But when they're further down the field and they don't have them on and they're very
And
similar liveries,
there's
it's
four
hard.
different categories of car, and so the lights are 4 different colours. So the
Yeah.
first 3 in each category
have orange,
have
orange,
3
green.
lights.
Yeah, like we got what was it?
Yeah,
Red,
3
red,
lights
blue,
for
blue.
third, 2
Yeah.
for and 1 for first.
So it would be red, blue,
It
green.
comes
and
alive
amber.
in the night for
Yeah.
the commentators. It's a lot
yeah.
easier because you just know you see the car, and before you recognise the number, you know who it is because how many lights and
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be.
colour of the lights.
It's going to be great
It's
for
brilliant.
It's going to be great for later on as well for me, especially as everybody's still struggling down there at the Forest S's. Yours went on a very long break. Let's go to the chat quickly because Beth says in 1979, my family of 5 did a round trip of 4,000 kilometres to Sydney for a holiday in 40 degrees summer heat in an orange Cortina station wagon, no aircon, brown vinyl.
Yeah.
Ow!
Very hot. We had
Are you still sunburned?
we've had a number of cars that have leather seats, and the worst one for that was one of the best cars we ever had, which was a Morris Marina, and it had light brown leather seats, and even the steering wheel got so hot you couldn't handle it.
Didn't you? That was an awesome thing as well. You hated every time Top Gear had a Cortina on because they'd always drop a piano on it. A Morris,
No,
not
it's a
Cortina,
Marina.
Morris Marina. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Because they were
it's the
great,
Morris
great
Marina, yeah.
cars. My dad
Yeah.
had a coupe version, and everybody loved driving that.
Yeah. One thing that I liked is that they actually. Do you remember that year when James May had to take it as the backup car and he won the?
Well, James May's
Think
got
of
a
it,
load
yeah.
of strange cars in his garage.
He really does, yeah. And he got that Ferrari
I mean, he's
Daytona. Yeah.
he's got quite a few larders, and that car from East Germany. What was it called?
Oh, what was it called?
He's got a couple of them.
Not Lada.
No, Larder with well-known name. In
I
fact,
can't remember now.
round here they used to.
A lot of larders around here, aren't they?
You didn't. No. They slowly went to nothing round here, whereas other parts of the country things, and it's because the Russian lads from the wood yards
Yeah.
ships that came in with the wood for the side of the Alexandra dock.
Yeah.
Right. Used to go around looking at the papers, looking at cars on the side of the road, and if they saw a larder, they would ask whose it was, knock on the door, and offer them money for it. Right, and then they'd drive it to the ship, and the crane would put it on the ship, and they'd strip it for all the parts, and then dump the carcass halfway through between here and Russia, because the you could buy a larder for 50, 60 quid here that was a scrap, take the spare parts on it would be worth about 2,000-3,000 in Russia.
Isn't there also at the moment?
Oh look, he's asleep, and it's only early.
So one of the mechanics down at the Porsches already
Oh,
having
it
a bit
looks
of a nod
like
off.
look at his thumb. It looks like he's done it. He had hit that with a hammer, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's probably why he's having a rest. It's very black and blue out there.
Don't tell him I used to hit you with a hammer.
No, it's not. It was a rubber hammer.
Yeah, well, it's called a mallet.
No, not a mallet. It was a big rubber
You
inflatable.
used to say, "Hit me with Timmy, Daddy, Timmy mallet."
It was a big inflatable hammer, if I remember correctly, that I had
It
as
was
well.
just a joke. It was a puppet.
Oh, do you remember that
Piece
big
of
Homer
puppet.
Simpson I had? That was an inflatable punch bag.
Inflatable punch bag.
And every
yeah.
time you hit it, it would go down.
Yeah, and I used to tell you to hit it harder because it used to come back and hit
He
you.
used to bounce back up as well. He used to go back and forth. It's a fantastic little thing.
Aren't we supposed to be talking about Le Mans?
That's the beauty of Le Mans, because not many things happen at the moment. You can talk about anything for a long period of time.
Tatiana's driving the car was mentioned in warm-ups.
Let's take a look at the moment where
the number
one
car.
Yeah, the Richmond Racing Team, 21st overall, running 16th in class.
I've told you the pronunciation is Richard Millet.
Oh. Richard Millet Racing Team, so Richard Millet.
Richard Millet.
All right, fine, Richard Millet. Beth also saying, just quickly back to the chat, saying, where is it? I wish we got the Austin Allegro with the square steering wheel.
Uncle
over
Keith
here.
had one of those, an estate version.
What, a square steering wheel?
Yeah, there was more room in the Cortino estate than there was in a Allegro estate. But Allegros were a different shape to what most cars were at that time, and it was pretty good.
I'm just thinking, what would a square steering wheel look like? I'm thinking,
Well, actually, it was like a tray, like a
like Bessie over there, the go-kart. It's got a flat top and then it goes round to the bottom.
yeah.
Like Bessie?
Yeah, no.
No. Oh, right.
Imagine that monitor there
This one,
with curves on each corner, and that's it.
Right. I'll do a demonstration on my little piece of paper I had, which is the starting grid, but probably not.
I'm glad to see they actually. So when she went 4,000 kilometres. That's 2,000 miles. Sydney 2,000 miles. So what are you talking about? Melbourne?
Round about Melbourne, yeah.
Is that Melbourne, Beth, that you came from?
Sydney to or even Adelaide, even. Either direction.
No, because there's thousands of miles. Come on, tell us where you grew up, Beth Staffen. Because we know you're in Sydney now. Because you've told us this before.
Looking round, let's have a look at the race control
And
chat.
Dan's nearby, isn't he?
Dan's nearby. In
Dan's
Sydney,
nearby in a township just outside.
I'm surprised and we got Gwenwyn there as
Dan
well.
Snyder.
Yeah, Dan Snyder. I'm Gwenwyn's there as well. I'm surprised you don't know each other because you're all in
Gwenwyn.
the same area, around about 10 minutes
And
separated.
weirdly enough, Gwenwyn has got your sense of humour, Beth.
Second account. I've had you on that. I've had you on that.
I believe
before,
that there's two different people because Beth said there was two different people.
Megan said didn't know they existed.
What didn't know? We
Did you? Megan says I'm not even there, and Russia is mentioned. Did I just hear square steering wheel? Didn't even know they existed. Yes, Megan. Apparently it's a square steering wheel. As far as we know at the moment, there's a lot of battles here between the race lead and the GT Pro class.
I love the people that when
Yeah.
the airbags came out on the steering wheel, and people were that used to sounding the horn instead of on the stick at the side.
Oh, it was on the front.
Right?
Yeah.
It was on the front in the older cars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do, like in the old Jags. And you can imagine that the number of people who must have hit hard the steering wheel and airbag.
That's happened before. I swear that's happened before.
By the way, a little trick: if you lock people in the car, one of the ways to do it is this. Right? Are you listening to me? You get a sledgehammer, and you go to the front bumper of the car, and you hit it as hard as you can in the center of the bumper, right? And the sensor will unlock all the doors.
Voila. Oh, okay. That's actually a Top Gear top tip.
Yeah, but you might need a new radiator and a new bumper.
Yeah, but if you locked a baby in the car by accident, as it happens as well, like on the episode of
you're
Modern
bringing
Family.
Meg up now.
No, Megan never locked Megan in the car. What I'm saying
No,
is
Megan used to lock herself in the car, if you remember.
yes, actually, I do remember that. Megan did use
That's
to lock
why
herself
we
in the
had
car.
a
Yeah.
spare key available.
Actually, that's a good point. She used to lock herself
She
in the
used
car.
to
with
lock
the key.
herself in
yeah,
the car.
I do remember that.
In your mum's van.
The van, yeah, that's
She
where I had two
used to
keys. Yeah,
clunk,
yeah. She used
click the thing, and then...
because you could stand up in that car. You could properly
Yeah,
stand
yeah,
up.
yeah,
It was a
yeah,
massive car.
It was a lovely car.
Is the 52 Ferrari, of course, looking for
Laguna
me?
Espace.
No. Yeah, great look.
Vanden Plas.
At the moment, we're just seeing the GT Pro 64 Corvette and the 52 Ferrari, of course, battling for the lead in GT Pro. They're very close together as they come down through the forest curves towards Tech Rouge. We'll keep you updated on that one. Yeah, actually, I forgot that Megan locked herself in the car, and that's why we had a spare key. In fact, if I remember correctly, didn't that van have 3 keyholes to get into? There was two on each door, and the one at the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Side by side, Ferrari goes to the inside line. The Corvette's on the outside. As they come down the first half of the Mulsanne straight, they're side by side. Exit Tech Rouge. Now, who's got the drag all the way down towards the PlayStation chicane? The Corvette. He will have the outside line into the first half of the corner. The Ferrari should be able to take it quite easily, but we've got a iDeck Sport 48 GT LM2 car coming through. But the Ferrari goes through and the Corvette offers no resistance. The Ferrari lead again. 52 Corsair hits the front for the first time here at Le Mans as the sun comes out.
Also, that car had 2 electronic points.
Yeah.
So if one failed, you could still get home on one set.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen once?
Yeah, it did.
I thought so, yeah.
I took Kellyanne and Jack back to Nottingham with only one set working.
That was it, yeah. I
Couldn't get
well,
above 40 mile an hour, which annoyed a lot of people on the motorway. But you sound good with hand gestures.
What about the day that the handbrake failed on the hill where Kellyanne lived?
Oh, yeah, in Foxhole Road.
Yeah, just trying to hold that in. And
yeah.
What were you?
And
talked
I
about, it was a manual.
put my foot on the brake and rang Danny, and he said, well, it's all you need to do is lock the thing into one of the gears once you've stopped it.
Yeah.
And turn the wheel towards the curb, and then it will keep up on the hill.
And it did it.
Yeah.
Didn't move. In fact, we went out all day.
Yeah, 'cause it locks the gearbox.
Didn't
in
we?
an
Yeah.
automatic.
Didn't we? We were out for like 6 hours,
Renault
weren't we?
Espace
6 hours.
3 litre automatic
V6.
V6.
We came back as well.
Hell of a car.
We were expecting.
Hell of a van.
We weren't fully expecting it to be rolled down into the field at the bottom of the hill.
See,
Or smashed
Ferrari
up, yeah.
looks like a Peugeot from that end.
Oh, and the Ferraris are still having a battle as well. The 52 AF Corsa defending hard
Was that a
from the
Peugeot?
64 Corvette. No, Peugeot didn't come into it next year. That was definitely Ferrari.
Yeah.
As they come in through Indianapolis, 64 Corvette, the silver with the white stripe. You've always wanted a Corvette, haven't you?
Well, isn't the yeah? I know Danny's had a couple.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just thinking to myself, right?
We'll get to you to set, Beth.
The guy that one of the guys that's here. Have you seen the guy with the old guy with the
Stetson.
Stetson on?
Yes,
right?
the
he
Rock and
was-
House team
Rock
leader.
and House.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of he owns loads of cars in the United States. He's got a right collection because he was part of the Le Mans '66 film, wasn't he?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he was part of the cars.
Like he was one of the directors or something.
Ford GTs as well coming in there.
Oh yeah, he's got an amazing collection of Ford GTs.
Yeah. Fantastic little run around as well up there. As coming up, it's
That car's been going for so many years in that colour livery, that team.
well, the Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah, but that particular livery.
Oh, Ferrari never changed anything, did they? I like that. I think one of the
That's why they're so far behind.
the factory A, of course, aren't changing the livery, but some of them down here we've got a couple of yellow Ferraris in the AM class as well, and we've got as well, which is nice, proper odd ones.
This is his genius way of saving print.
Well, yeah, because I've got
small
yeah.
bits of paper.
Well, I've got to print out the grid. I've got to print out the hourly results. And
I'd need a pair of glasses to see them.
I can just about see them with my glasses on, but I have to be close. But anyway, I thought it'd be quick. These ones are all right, but they're the session results.
What, the ones where you've got 6 of them? You were supposed to be saving print.
No, practice 1, qualifying, practice 2, practice 3, practice 4, qualifying after hyperpole and warm up on there. And then we've got all the.
You use more
things.
print than the Daily Mail.
Well, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus 24, 37 and a half, something like that. I think we'll be using.
Plus 24.
Yeah, but it's
37 and a half.
37 and a half in terms of this.
Oh.
Because they're half pages.
Wait,
They're half pages.
This is so.
He's trying to think about it. Pit stop's coming round as well. The 34 comes in as well. Of the Inter-Europol competition, Alex Brundle in control of that car. Is it time for a driver change for the young Brundle? I'm not sure. They've got the driver door open. They'll just change over. No, Alex is staying in. They'll change over. Let's go to the chat then finally, because Beth is saying over there as well. Beth saying, square steering wheels, unlike the new Tesla Model S steering wheels, it's no yoke. That's
What's going on at Silverstone at the moment?
Yeah, it's bucking it down at Silverstone right now. What is at Silverstone this weekend?
I don't know, because our own Cadwell is got the British Superbikes.
Yep, they're in there as well. I'm just checking now what is actually at Silverstone.
Josh Plass went to the practice session the other day.
It's not the MotoGP, because that's next weekend.
Yeah, what is at Silverstone?
Beth, if you know, can you tell us what is at Silverstone this weekend? Because I've got zero clue right now.
Well, look at Silverstone's website.
I'm on there now. Is the British or is the BRDC August Club? I don't know. What is happening with Silver? I'm seeing nothing on my monitors either. I'm just having a look, so bear with us. And my group chat is texting me at the moment because of the food I've got in for the thing. So it's not a good idea. That I'm not actually sure what's happening at Silverstone. But saying the British, the BRDC, the BRC's live, yeah. Yeah, so it's the Brit car. It's the Brit car races.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Okay, yeah. Thank you for that one.
It's quite often bucketing down at Silverstone.
Well, we never
it's quite often, but I think Milton Keynes must be the wettest town in the country. And that says a lot for Stockport, doesn't it?
Hang on a second. Luke, I know you're probably watching this. Literally, don't care. Need to get through. 24 hours.
What about the food?
Yeah.
Right. This is not as much as he normally eats. And it's about a third of what Megan eats.
As we come through as well. And you're not getting this box. Just honestly. Do you want me to bring us some food? No. You are...
Yeah.
No. It's fine, thank you.
I'll tell you what, the not square steering wheels, but square wheels, you know, they don't take you very far.
No, they don't. The square wheels don't, yeah. Well, Michelin's got new wheels as well. Michelin's got new wheels.
One of the
where there's
drivers
no air.
yesterday managed to turn his car with 4 50-pence wheels.
Luke says he's generally being serious. Actually, no, seriously, it's fine. We've got literally burgers and sausages to eat in there as well. And not to mention all this stuff as well. We're fine for food. Trust me.
I'm going to have to go soon.
We've got another half hour. Wow, are you real?
No, because your mum's mad at me.
Well, she can be mad for all the eternity. We're stuck here for another half hour, honestly.
I don't want to be.
Oh, honestly, the people in my life at the moment, they can't do anything, can they? Cars coming through the pit lane at the moment as well. That looks like the IDEX Sport, the Racing Team Netherlands in there as well, down on the pit lane. Just changing over. No one's in for a driver change yet. It's way too early to change over drivers.
It's way too early. Tatiana's just getting warmed up.
Tatiana Calderon down there at the moment. Let's see where she is actually, the number 1.
I remember
relay
Sophia.
Team.
I remember Sophia
20th overall
when she was beating Lando Norris in Ginetta Juniors.
Still is. Sophia Flörsch is out there as well. I really want her and Lando to race each other. They would be so good.
Well, they used to, didn't they?
I know,
in
but
Ginetta
yeah, once
Juniors.
again, yeah.
And Heike, is it Visser?
Yes, Batska Visser, yeah.
Batska Visser. She's the other driver in that car, along with Tatiana, Calderon.
Calderon, Flörsch, and Batskivista. They're the cars out there at the moment. All circulating. Oh, and right now they're just going through the classifications of the first couple of hours here at Le Mans. Well, if you want to head back, and Megan's watching at the moment, so if Megan wants to head back for the last half hour or so, she's can return to the box. We'll wait until we'll see what happens. She'll probably text me saying, what?
Have you seen that wallpaper on the advert for NatWest?
What, is it the same as ours?
No, I hope not. That was pure Only Fools and Horses wallpaper. That was just like the curtains on Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody has
on my shirt
at the auction yesterday. Somebody bought the door from the garage.
What, the garage door?
The garage door from the block of garages near Bristol City Football Club.
What, the one where all the stuff was kept in it?
Yeah,
yeah.
They bought the door.
Bloody hell, that's amazing.
Went for about £3,000 or £4,000.
Wow!
For a
door. I mean, I've got a garage door just alongside me here. It's got notes on it now.
Yeah, but that wasn't featured in one of the most famous episodes of Only Fools and Horses, Time on the Hands.
Fair dues, but it has been on numerous YouTube videos.
Yeah, but it wasn't Only Fools and Horses, Time on Her Hands.
Anyone think about also the old... I tell you what, then, they're really annoying me. I'm going to have to put them on mute because my watch keeps vibrating.
Beth says, never has one commentator mentioned food so often. Well, there's a certain Formula One driver who mentions it a lot more than he does.
Well, I know, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bring it up, but honestly, my phone, because I'm friends with somebody who runs a gym and is a fitness enthusiastic and all that lot.
Yeah, and you never go.
No, I never go. But but honestly,
he was the one who brought it up.
Yeah, he was the one who brought it up. I sent the photo of what we've got for the Le Mans stuff, and he replied to it saying, "What's this? Why is there Viennese Wells in there? Why is all that? You need more food than that." Luke, I can't have a gourmet meal in the commentary box.
He's getting his breakfast in a
yeah, I'll have all my
Chinese takeaway.
Yeah, I'm having chicken. I'm having chicken and rice
He's
for
having
tea.
chicken and rice for tea in takeaway containers.
There's burgers and hot dogs that we brought to me as well, and not hot dogs, like proper sausages.
they've gone.
Oh, are they now?
Yeah,
well, as
like
well as the
wine.
glasses of wine. Yeah, Megan nearly had a heart attack with that. I hope you know as well. I am now actually going to message Megan to see if she wants to come back. Let's change back over to the battle pass now. At the moment, as they're out there. Just keep over as the Corvette, who was battling for the lead in GT Pro, slipping back into the 79 car at the moment of the WeatherTech Racing.
Well, everything but King Edwards is a commentator.
Oh, I see. Common potato, because he's... Yeah, it's all right. There you go. I got it. You didn't think I'd get that, did you?
I was surprised you got 37 when you added them up.
1.5 because of the pages a half.
I know, but
because that's the out of class one.
You've only got 20 fingers and toes. What did you do? Count some twice?
That's not true. I have 10 toes and I've got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
But you've got one leg.
What?
Oh no, it is real.
What are you on about?
Did it grow back?
Well, there is a wall.
Well, when you lost that leg, I just turned around and I said, Megan. That's a naughty thing to do to your brother.
It's Megan who spent most of 1 year in a cast because she never took it off. Boot strap.
She loved that boot cast.
She got it in September. She didn't take it off until November. She only had it on for a couple of weeks.
Well, she worked out it got her out of PE at school.
Yes, it stayed on. And she still has a problem with that knee.
And she didn't have to go out in the rain.
Do you know, she still has a problem with that knee now. That's why she sits down like in the box and stands up. She can't stand it for too long.
When she was a baby, I used to trip her up a lot.
No, she
was on reins, and as long as you yank the rein at the right time, it's just sometimes somebody was talking to me and tripped her up, and she fell properly.
I can remember.
Do you know people believe this?
No, they don't.
Like putting you under the stairs and closing the door, and as though the light went out. That was absolutely true.
Yes, it is, because I remember it, because I asked for them to do it. Because I asked it. It was me, Dave, playing with it on the stairs, and we just got it out. Yeah.
But putting the unit in the hall next to the door so you couldn't get out wasn't what you asked for.
No, that wasn't. Beth is saying at the moment.
Then turning the light switch off.
Beth's saying at the moment, Sophia Flörsch equals smoking hot, I presume.
Yeah, it's weird when she was always a bonny kid, but she did always look like a right tomboy. But now she looks like a glamour girl racing driver. and why not? She's a beautiful girl now, Sophia,
I would agree.
and a great driver. She drives DTM and WEC.
Both of the Toyotas are in, the 7 and 8 cars. So this is the first serviced stop of the day. So they're just changing over everything, making sure everything's okay. Number 7 Toyota gets back out on the road.
Well, I mean, so anybody saw the introduction in your country? Did you have Tom Christiansen and the girl? And Christiansen hogged that umbrella. The poor girl got soaking.
I think she's changed it to a 5-seat now because she's down in the pit lane. I've heard
Yeah,
from
because
the
she's too
afternoon,
cold in the stuff she had on.
It's a very chilly day at Le Mans as well. Track temperature is at 24 degrees, air temperature 19, but the wind is strong out there, 5 kilometre
19.
wind. You can see at the bottom, of course, the wind speeds and everything on the screens. It's very chilly out there. So Alpine Elf Matt Mutt goes back up into second place.
Alpine?
Alpine, yeah.
Mammoth.
Everyone will say, was it Alpine? No, it's Alpine, isn't it?
It's
'Cause French.
Alpine.
Yeah. And, of course, for the first time, we've had a modern Formula 1 car run around the track. With Fernando Alonso doing a push lap, and they didn't reveal the time, but I want to give it a time later on and see how quick it actually is between the two.
Yeah, it was burning oil because when he got back in the pits, they went, "There's something in the air tonight, Fernando."
Fernando's won here twice, hasn't he? Yeah. ABBA jokes all the way around.
ABBA.
I suppose yeah, we must, as I said earlier
Do you
on.
remember when I asked you to spell ABBA backwards and it took you 5 minutes to answer?
Yes, it's the same. No, it's the same backwards as it is in forwards. And another thing as well. Is that the door? No. Another thing
I
as
wish it
well.
was.
I thought it was. Maybe they've turned it, not pulled it yet. Fastest lap to Buemi, 3:27.966 on the 21st lap. So that was 2 laps ago. One thing as well. When it came, I've lost
Toyota
train of
number
thought.
8 car.
Yeah.
You know, like always looking to beat number 7. Doesn't matter who else is in the race. It's always 8 wants to beat 7. There are 3 Toyotas in that race. The other one nobody ever gives it a thought.
There's no third Toyota.
Oh, there should be. There usually is.
No, only 2 Toyotas. The 7 and 8
Toyota
cars.
Gazoo Racing,
Alpine is the
Toyota Gazoo
36 car.
Racing.
And the 2 Glockenhurst, 708,
Hang on, I'm only
709.
up to page 3 going through it all.
Or 62 cars. I mean, you've got to flick through quite a lot, haven't you? 61 taking the start, though, because 17 didn't start after the crash on practice. In free practice 4. Hit the back of the wall.
Bing bong. Would car number 1, Tatiana Calderon, please report to the stewards, please.
Eduardo Freitas is actually just texting on his phone right now. Look, I can just see him.
Oh, Tatiana's been done for eating a hamburger whilst going down the main straight.
Quite a lot of them now. Oh. What? Oh, Dad's. Oh well, Dad's needs medication, so he's going to go to leave the box now. So at the moment,
You know what they say? Medication. Ha medication.
so Megan will take over in the commentary box. Thanks. Yeah. What are you trying to do? You're
Well,
over there.
You'll come
You're not
here
on
between
camera.
us and then you can be on
If you come
camera.
over here, look. In fact, if I bring this microphone down somehow, where is it? There we go. Let's just turn that down a second and unmute that. If you're talking to that there, you can say hello.
Hello.
It's your birthday party, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so, yeah. Is that why you're here?
Yeah, 49.
And the rest?
No, 49.
Have you started counting backwards? I've just heard everybody laugh behind me.
Yeah, we're counting backwards.
I thought so, yeah.
Doesn't she look 49?
And we're just going to...
Actually looks
just going to
37,
eat,
don't you, Dal?
You're going to eat. Well, you can eat. I'll be joining you
never
soon,
mind.
but we've got an Alpine in the pit lane.
I'm going because I have to take my
He's
medication
gonna take
before I
his
eat.
insulin.
Yes, you go take insulin. You take it to that. Right, you go. And we'll see Dad later on in the live, and Megan will return to the box ever so shortly as well to replace. Very strange situations going on at the moment. I wish these two would get their timings right up here as well. As to go over to what my chat was saying, my group chat as well. Absolutely nuts out there as well, because the one about the fact is that all the food out there as well. It's not my fault. I needed food I can snack on during the night. I've got some chicken and mushroom pasta. That's nice. Yes, a pot noodle isn't exactly great, but it'll keep me going throughout the night, and there'll be things buying to me. Megan Birch now rejoins the commentary team 20 minutes predicted early.
What do you mean 20 minutes predicted early?
Well, you weren't supposed to be here until the next live. I've no idea why you've come back in because of
Well, Dad's
insulin.
insulin. I may
Yeah.
as well. I can't leave you on your own. What happens if something happens?
I would probably collapse with breathlessness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so welcome back.
Hey.
Did you have a nice 40-minute break?
Yeah.
That's very nice to know.
And a nice glass.
Of nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice glass.
Alpine out there at the moment. Number 36, running third overall. Nicholas Lapierre at the wheel. And don't worry, Megan, Brendan Halley has not currently taken control of the car.
Hallelujah.
So and he's back up into second place. 44 seconds behind the race leader.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so don't worry, they're back at... No, it's fine.
Watch for a crash.
Yeah, that's fine. We're okay. We've lost access to our race control picture at the moment. Up
Hold
in
on.
the box.
Which one's the... Okay. The person who will crash next is...
I think we've actually lost coverage of race control.
Number 20.
They've already gone off, I think. If I look at my driver tracker, that is the high class racing. Yeah, it's already been off the track.
Yeah, though next. That's probably wrong.
I think either our Wi-Fi's gone off in the box or we've lost our race control camera. And we have actually lost our race control camera, so that's great news. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's doing roundels at the moment, so we'll have to wait for that one out there.
Topsy-turvy.
I think that's why our group chat's not working at the current moment. But last 18 minutes, and then we'll be off the air for a couple of hours. What's going to happen is the next time we go live, half an hour later, we will have the access to all the highlights as well. That'll be premiering alongside, so you can watch the live, go back and change up on what's happening.
Do you know, when Mum walked into the front room, she was still on the camera thing, so I was just looking between her and the camera, just like, what?
Well, yeah, we dragged her in, had a quick conversation with her. It is her birthday party after all. Has anybody arrived yet?
Yeah, Cam and Trevor.
Anybody else arrived?
I mean, Kelly and Jack are here.
Oh, Jack's
leave
back
it?
now.
Yeah, Jack back.
Okay, that's fine then. I actually presume we're there, so hello to everybody watching along with us there.
Yeah. You on the big telly.
Oh, right, that's not pressure at all to commentate in front of that.
on the big telly.
Can't we just be put onto an iPad?
Nope. Kelly.
All right. Ben Hanley at the moment, number 10, Dragon Speed, out there just circulating at the moment, under pressure as well. The Richard Mille racing team at the moment with Tatiana Calderon at the wheel. There's the 34 squad out there too. At the moment, the Interpol, the Inter Europol Competizione cars.
You might have to turn that TV on and off again.
No, I think it's the Fire Stick internet that's gone wrong. So we've lost access to our race control pictures. Yeah, it's their Wi-Fi.
Hold on. Maybe I can get it on my phone.
Well, I can usually get it on the iPad is what I'm trying to get hold of. But yeah.
So you need that, don't you?
Yeah.
So why don't I just try and put it onto my phone? Then we have at least another device. I mean, we're not using it.
That's all right. It'll regenerate itself soon as well. At the moment, as thank you to everybody watching along with us here on the live stream as we get ready.
Hold on. Le Mans 24.
So I got it.
20.
So with 22 hours and 16 minutes left, we've actually lost everything up here in the comms box from race control. So we're an error has occurred. So we get hold of that again. Side by side further down as well. The GT cars now getting lapped out there by the LMP2 cars as well. But right now, the battle for 12th place between the 70 real-time racing and the Riser Competizione number 82 cars heating up as well. But right now, Tatiana Calderon, the number 1, is sliding through a position of the outside position zones as well. A little bit dangerous to come into the braking zone into Indianapolis. But at least they're having a go, and at least they're actually pushing as hard as they possibly can out there.
I like that little thing below the timing thing, just telling you how long's left. Just like
the blue line.
Yeah, it's like one of
shrinking.
those sand things.
The hourglass. Yeah, that's what they've gone for, yeah. I like the look at. Oh, look, we've got our race control image back. Fantastic. Here at Le Mans, as side by side, Tatiana Calderon trying to go on the outside at the Porsche, down at the Porsche car, becomes the inside line into the braking zone, and she's got him into karting. Fantastic, getting ahead.
Like a little sneak attack.
Getting ahead of the real-time racing squad as well. Not bad at all. We've got our live pictures back now at race control as well. No sign of any yellows.
Jeez, number 32.
That's the United Autosports with
Number 32's been busy.
60 overtakes out there. 29 Racing Team Netherlands on 52. Team WRT on 52 overtakes as well. But I've got a feeling that this number one is going to be taking a lot of it.
Someone's going into for pits.
52 Ferrari, of course,
Pizza
into
Hut.
the pits.
I'm nicknaming them the Pizza Hut gang.
Well, just as you go.
Yeah. It's the only way I'm going to properly remember them.
Don't blame you.
Also, it just stands up for a funny joke when they crash into KFC or McDonald's.
We've gone from being 5 seconds back to 40 seconds back now on our race control pictures, which is not handy to anybody. So hopefully we'll...
I think they may have a...
Yeah, they've had an issue with it. So it'll lag back into position later.
Yeah.
So, Hyperclass 1, 2, 3 at the moment. The cars we predicted to be up there are, with the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing, the number 8 Toyota Gazoo Racing, and the number 36 Alpine Elf Matmut in positions as well. And we're into that stage of the race now as the 33 comes into the pit lane for a bit quick tyre change as well. The Aston Martin with the TF Sports Squad, the British racing team. The 83 in there as well. The Ferrari AF Corsa, the Ferrari 488 GTE Evo as well. Luke's had a go, by the way, about everything that we've been eating. He hasn't seen the opal fruits. Don't tell him about the opal fruits.
We just told him.
I hope he's not watching.
Why do I have a feeling I'm just going to hear Luke's car just running down the road soon?
Well, I've got some of this as well. And, I'm really looking forward to my chicken and mushroom food during the night. That's my treat after the night shift live. Breakfast, I'll have that brought to me in the highlights as well. And the good thing is, because it's highlights, I can eat and I can hide it on the desk below the camera. Look, see, look, so I can hide it when I'm on my own doing the
So I
highlights.
can't hide me being, like, looking on my phone.
Not with this camera angle, no.
Yeah, not unless I want to go under here.
Yeah.
So I saw when I was looking back to see when Kellyanne shocked me with that text of there being nothing to drink.
No wine.
Yeah, just like, and I was thinking, how dare they drink the cider?
They didn't drink the cider.
Exactly. She was joking, and I literally went back and looked for that. I found what my attitude to that was.
Utter distaste.
I was literally just like shocked.
Alex Brundle in the Inter-Europol competition is now under pressure as well, with Ollie Jarvis in the Riser competition, the only 82 car. They're coming up side by side. They're running overall 16th and 17th, but running 11th and 12th in LMP2. Megan.
Lotus thing, just like what was going on in there. It was funny when Hit the Road Jack came on. When we just started singing it, Jack. And laughing.
He's only just come in. That's a bit unfair to tell him to go.
Exactly.
Well,
He was laughing too, though.
we'll be off air in 11 minutes. And then we'll go into highlights form for the next 3 hours. It'll just be me in the box recording the highlights. They'll be edited for you and sent out to everybody who needs to watch. And then, of course, followed later on by another 2-hour live stream. I think that's at 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock as well. And then we'll go into another 3 hour of highlights as well throughout the day.
I think I'm going crazy.
Why?
Is it just... Can I hear race control? Is that why I keep hearing muffled voices?
Race control's over there as well as our own earphones. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going crazy because last time I was in here, I thought I was going crazy with the fact that I kept hearing muffled voices.
No. Could you hear Mum, by the way, clearly?
Yeah.
When we put that mic down?
Yes.
Oh, fab. I was a bit worried because we couldn't hear her quite clearly over
I
the
had to
headphones.
say hello.
Lovely. As they keep circulating, 10 minutes to go. Then we'll be off air. Take a 3 hour break. We'll have highlights in development during that period as well. And then, delighted to say, we'll be back for another 2 hours of live between 8 and 10 British Summer Time. 3 hours of highlights. I'll be live for 2 hours during the night on my own. That could get interesting. So get your chat in then as well. And if anybody wants to come on for an audio call, you can come on.
I thought it was 10 to 11. I'm just remembering because I was promised Oreos.
No, here it is. Look, alongside you. Here's our live chat for the day.
Oh!
8 till 10, live 2 hours, highlights for 3 hours, live from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., highlights 3 till 6, and then live again at 6 until 8, highlights from 8
I knew there was
until
a 10
11, and then
involved.
live 11 till 3.
I knew there was a 10 involved.
So there you go. And the bits in red are the night shift, and that's really when you want to join us as well, because it is a fantastic night shift
And
here at Le Mans.
and Dad, I know you're listening. You're doing 8 till 9. Just like
There's
just
no
letting you know now.
What? No. Don't you mean?
Because
do
you're not-
you mean 6 till 8?
What do you mean?
No, we're live 6 till 8, not 8 till 9.
Okay, you're confusing me.
Well, it's pretty simple. Read the times and when you're live
I'm
or
not
not.
talking about for morning.
What are
I'm
you
talking about late. I'm talking about tonight.
Oh, 8 till 9.
Yes.
PM, not AM.
PM.
Gets confusing at Le Mans. You just tick off the hour.
PM.
You tick off the hours and then
Because-
just think it's okay.
Because I highly doubt that you'll be wanting to do 9 till 10.
Yeah, Megan will do 9 to 10. She's got cookies. So
Yeah.
she's got Oreo cookies
He's
to
bribing me with
munch.
cookies.
Yeah, she can come and have some munch of them.
To get you in here 9 till 10, he'll probably have to bribe you with money.
We've got jam tarts. I don't think they've got jam tarts in there, do they?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Yeah, we've got the jam tarts. I should have said that. They're all going to come in the box now as soon as I go off air. They're going to raid my piggy bank. They're all going to line up and come
Hide
in.
it.
They're all going to line it up and come into this box and raid my piggy banks.
Lock the door.
How do we get out?
I'm sorry, you're forgetting the fact that it has a lock on the inside as well.
That's a good point. Yeah, but they've got a key as well, unless the key's in here.
Unless you keep locking it.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Put something against the door.
Oh, I can't be bothered with all that lot.
Why not? We've got a bunch of bikes.
Oh, they're welcome to it. If they can have something for
No!
like. They
Then
can,
it's an invitation that they'll accept.
well, they can have some of the opal fruits. I mean, I can't wait to have a strawberry once we go off air.
Why don't I just have one now? I can talk for a bit.
No, we're only off air in 8 minutes.
By
I'm
the
sure I
way,
could
they're
last
really,
8.
really strong.
Well, they're opal fruits made to make your mouth water.
I had a lime.
I tell you what, Murray Walker invented that slogan as well. That's the reason I picked them up yesterday as soon as I saw them. I thought, yeah, it's no jelly babies, it is opal fruits. Proper limited edition retro pack opal fruits as well, with Murray's slogan, made to make your mouth water.
I bet you were thinking when you saw those, just like, this was meant to be.
Yeah, absolutely. KFC right now coming into pressure at the moment of the Jolter squad out there as well. The number 28
Jeez.
under pressure.
LMP2 have a lot of drivers.
Oh, there's a load of drivers at the moment. Who's he under
Jeez.
pressure from? The 22 squad out there of United Autosports USA. So they're changing positions out there. They're over 8th and 9th places at the moment, Megs.
Okay, please tell me that I'm not the only one who keeps hearing like a horn going
Yeah,
off.
it's there.
What are they doing? Playing a jazz band?
Well, do you want to have a look?
Yeah, let's see.
We can rotate it. Well, Eduardo Freitas actually left the race director's chair. He's not there anymore.
Probably gone to the loo.
That guy's on his phone, texting his wife, it looks like. One of them's playing Tetris. That guy's
Why does
moving
that-
around his legs, something or other.
Why does that look like the sun in the background?
No,
Like a close-up picture of the sun. They're not planning world domination, are they?
I'm not sure what they're planning anymore. Well, look, there's mission control, and they're looking at something on the start-finish straight. So they've opened up the security camera to the start-finish straight. I wonder what's happening here then.
I think the cars are coming up.
Why are they looking at the control line?
There.
Is there some sort of spray at the exit of the last corner still?
I don't know, but I was actually worried then.
Now we're
because
looking at.
It's all gone different.
Okay, now we're looking at the first chicane as well.
Oh,
What's
they're
going-
zooming in.
They're finding the dry line. There's a dry line appearing on the track.
Where?
Yeah. And
that a
there's
piece
a
of
curb
debris?
up. Curb up. I think there's a curb up at the exit of the Dunlop chicane. And if that's so, that'll be a safety car, not a slow zone, a full-on safety car. In order to repair that, because they need to get a lot of drilling equipment
I
out
hope
there.
not, because we're going into highlights in like 5 minutes.
Oh, no, that's great. That means it's less to edit for me to edit.
Oh, true, I guess.
Yeah, we're moments away from going into highlight mode, and they really are interested, aren't they, Megan, on that
Yeah.
first half of the track.
It doesn't help that everyone keeps going past it.
Yeah, there's a small dry line appearing as well on the security cameras, but no sign of anything under full caution or safety cars. It's still
Look
green.
at the bottom left. Oh, church bells.
Bottom left picture. That's at the second chicane. So that's at Michelin chicane.
Church
Yeah.
bells.
Yeah, I can hear them. So that's at the Michelin chicane. They're checking now. They're checking the exit as well of Arnage.
They seem to have
And the
found a
first
dry line
chicane.
there.
So first chicane, They're checking they're checking Dunlop chicane, the Michelin chicane, and the exit of Arnage.
At Arnage, we seem to have found a dry line.
Yeah, there is a dry line appearing there as well. So we're 4 minutes to
Not
go
there.
into warfare.
Look, there's the cars go by.
Yeah, very interesting situation out there.
They seem to have massive that bit. Hold on, I just need to...
Megan sees us as we take a look. Still on board with one of the AF courses at the moment at the back of the track as well. As side by side. Once again, I think this might be full position.
I think I got past
stopping to the inside line, so that looks okay there. Is it bigger on the other side of the screen? I'm just trying to find the correct image now.
Oh, there's a person down there. Go back.
Where?
There.
Oh, yeah. One of the Le Mans people is just editing the control deck of Eduardo Freitas.
Let's stare at them.
His computer must have gone off. Ideally, I'd like to stay... Well, she can get on with work. I'm trying to look at the race control pictures. Here we are. On the side now, as we come up to the end of our first hour. Well, our
See what
first
you mean
live
about
segment.
being hot in here.
It's very warm. I've got used to it. I'm quite cool now. Sorry because you're running around out there. I'm fine. I need that. Don't break it.
People keep being annoyed at me for what I use as a fan nowadays. I was using my GCSE results the other week, using Joshua's MacBook
Last
as a
night,
fan
yeah.
last night, and now that.
Yeah, maybe don't use things as a fan, Megs.
It's a good thing Kellyanne and Jack bought me that fan thing.
From Spain?
Years
Is it
ago.
Italy? Spain? Italy.
Years ago. It begins with an M somewhere.
I
I just remember them getting me.
They'll tell us when we go back in a minute. Well,
Yeah,
you lot are.
it
I'll
has-
pop in and say
It
hello
has
to
a
the
place
house.
on it, though I can't pronounce it because I'm an idiot sometimes.
You're not an idiot.
I mean, I know when it comes to some things, I'm just clueless.
No, you are not.
Oh yeah, why can't I? Why in the 8 years I'm pretty sure I have it, maybe 9, more than half my life, have I never been able to figure out what the hell it says?
What?
It begins with an M.
Well, I don't even know at the moment. And they are very interested at the moment, aren't they, on that first chicane, whether or not it's a dry line appearing or not. So
Yeah.
and there is some form of debris out there as well, Megan.
Thing is, at least once a year, someone tells me, and I forget 10 minutes later.
Well, write it down and put it on the board.
I can't because I've already wrote. It's literally written on the thing.
2 minutes 20, 2 minutes 18 until we go off air as well. Let's just give you a reminder of our times here for the championship of the 24 Hours a Month. 12 hours live, 12 hours in highlights as well. You can join us the hours 3, 4 and 5. That's 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock. They'll be edited down into a highlights package. That'll be on air at 8:30 British Summer Time. We're live next at 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock as well. So for the first few minutes, you might see me going like this, editing, because Megan will be taking comments while I edit the last hour back as well and make sure everything's spit spot looking good as well.
Perfection.
Absolutely, that'll be the first as well. The 1 a.m. until 3 a.m. we might be on air a little bit later whilst I do that edit on my own. Because unfortunately, as I said, Megan won't be awake at that point.
Probably not, no.
And the same will probably be said for the 6 a.m. one as well. But the last 4 hours of this race is live here on YouTube. By then, I will look like a husk. I'll be so tired. These mechanics are already tired. They've done so many hours in a row.
Yeah, I heard you mention that one of them already took a nap.
Yeah, well, look, they're already napping, aren't they? Well, over there, it's 2 minutes to 6 over there at Le Mans. This race started at 4 o'clock, which is 2 hours later than it used to start. So 4 o'clock to 4 o'clock for Le Mans. It is a very long time. And we've got the longest night shift as well out here as well. We've got a load of hours under night. It's a long time. Right, that about wraps it up here at Le Mans for the first segment of the programme. My thanks to Ian Birch and to Megan Birch as well. They'll be back with us for later on when we go live next. Let's just wrap up the race leaders. At the moment, it is in Hypercar, the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing. In LMP2, it's the 38 Jolter. In LMGTE Pro, it's the 52 AF Corsa. In LMGTE AM, it's the 83 AF Corsa as well. And the 84 in the Association SRT 41 leads the way over there. Megan, first few hours, give me your quick word. What do you think it was?
I thought it was quite exciting, actually. Quite a gripping race so far.
Join us later on then for all of the action. Here's the coverage for you as the clock strikes down. We'll be back live next at 8 o'clock British Summer Time for the next 2 hours. And highlights of the next 3 hours will be at 8:30 as well. Thanks for your company. We'll see you later on. Stay with us here for a great race at Le Mans.